The return of Drumstick Claude. Hello people. Welcome to stream today. How's everyone doing? Afternoon stream for watch partying some SEA Games today. I haven't been able to do SEA Games watch parties lately because I've been doing stuff. But no worries, we are in the home stretch, which is going to be interesting to keep an eye on. Now today is going to be the women's games for SEA Games. So we're going to be supporting the women's team, our female players. Hopefully they can get to the grand finals as well. Because our men's team is already in the grand finals, so if our women's teams can also make it to the grand finals, then that means that we can guarantee at least silver placing in both MLBB categories, and that's gonna be quite good. Hello to Kuruel, hello to Aziza. Congrats, improved Malaysia women. Yeah, honestly, pretty big ups to them. I haven't gotten to actually see how well they play. Right, I haven't actually had the chance to properly witness how well they play because during the previous matches I was not available to watch, which is also why I didn't end up doing any watch parties or anything like that. But today, we will get to witness their capabilities in the semi-finals. And you guys already brought this up in Discord, but it is pretty funny that the semi-final brackets are exactly the same in both the men and women's categories. Imagine if both men and women are PH versus MY. Yeah, honestly I think the chances are high, but at the same time, actually no, maybe not, because the power level in women's MLBB is a little bit different, as we all know, right? In women's MLBB, Indonesia has always been the king, or in this case the queen, right? We know that in men's MLBB, PH has always been the king, but in women's MLBB, Indonesia has always been the king. So, no guarantee that it's gonna be PH going through in that case. But today we're gonna see whether or not MY is even able to go through in the first place, right? Now on paper we should be able to, because our women's team actually did beat Indonesia apparently. Like, hold on, let me look it up real quick. We know why Dodo can't watch Party L Thailand production. Hey, I don't want to call out anyone, you know? I don't want to call anyone out in particular, but I think we all know that production has been a bit questionable. But yeah, we did actually beat Indonesia 2-0 in the group stage, so that's pretty big. I don't think anyone has so cleanly beaten the Indonesian women's team in a very long time. So if we're able to keep that up, that would be huge, right? If we can even win gold on one of the tournaments, men or women, it would be a massive play, massive step. Really, it would be really nice if that were to happen. This makes the 2024 IESF production look better. Hey, we don't want to be too mean. Women Malaysia improve with new roster, yeah. Though it's not too new a roster. It is different from IESF, of course, but no. Now, as you all know, it is Tuesday, right? So it is Tuesday, which is normally a stream day, right? But normally stream day means that we stream at night, and it is obviously not night. So I imagine that some of you guys will ask, okay, so if I'm gonna be watch partying the game now, what happens to the stream tonight, alright? And I'll say that I will try to stream tonight as well. So I need to let you guys know some stuff in advance, right? So normally our stream timings are Tuesday and Thursday, as you all know. But from Thursday onwards, I will probably not be available, right? So I have like some friends who are coming over from outstation, you know, from outside the state, outside the country even, and they basically are gonna be here in KL for a short while, for a few days, to hang out, attend like comic fiesta together and everything, and they're gonna be arriving on Thursday. Therefore, from Thursday onwards, we're gonna be doing on like evening hangouts and stuff, which means that I won't be able to do my streaming on Thursday as usual, right? So to make up for it, we're going to try and squeeze in some streams in the next 2 days instead, right? So today I'm gonna be watch partying the women's semifinals. Then tonight we will try to do a regular Dodo stream at the usual time. And then tomorrow will be the SEA Games Grand Final, so we will try to watch party that as well. So we're gonna try and squeeze in a few streams, and then I won't be streaming from Thursday onwards until next week probably. I'll let you guys know, but that's probably what's going to be the case. So yeah, just letting you guys know that in advance. Now, not a lot of y'all are here right now, so I imagine I'm probably going to need to say this again when more peeps drop in. I don't know if peeps will be able to drop in because obviously it's a weekday afternoon, so the peeps who are working are not going to be around, and then the peeps who have school are also not going to be around. So most likely I'll have to let them know during the night, the usual stream at night. But yeah, let's just go ahead and pull up the stream because we're actually jumping into the draft now.
Yeah,
so as you guys know, there is an English stream and a Malay stream for the SEA Games. I would be watching the English stream, but the English stream I think is watching the other semi-finals, right? So the Malaysian semi-finals is on the Malay stream, which is why we're gonna be tuning into the Malay stream for today. Hello Judah. Guess you're not alone after all, Kuruel. Now, I will also let you guys know in advance, I don't know whether or not I will actually be streaming the entire semi-final. Because as we've already brought up, the SEA Games production this year has been a little bit sus. Therefore, if the breaks in between games are too long, you know, if it starts getting annoying to keep watch partying, then maybe we end before the semi-finals actually concludes. Hopefully that doesn't happen, right? But I'm gonna tell you guys that that chance exists. But if it does happen, don't worry, we will still be streaming tonight as well. Now, I haven't actually decided yet what I'm gonna be streaming tonight, because there's still some things that I am looking at. So, yeah, half day school schedule is the best, but I have to wake up at 4. Damn! That's quite something. Yeah, I remember the good old days of attending primary and secondary school where if you were in the morning session, you just basically had the rest of the day free, and that was always very nice. Usually 5 minutes to break. Hopefully that's the case. Hooray, stuff, belajar BM. Yes. Honestly, I feel like I need to start working on like familiarizing myself with the other languages again. As you guys probably saw, right? I posted some pictures of me doing my MCing thing on Sunday, you know, the mall MCing thing that I told you guys about. In the end, I didn't really get to squeeze in a lot of other languages. It was like 99% English, because I realized like, okay, I can either try to do other languages or I can do a good job. Yeah, you know, I had to make a choice. You know, I had to make a choice. Do I practice other languages now? Or do I actually deliver what I was hired to do? And I think you all know what the choice had to be there. But thinking about it, it does mean like, okay, if I do want to do more of this kind of thing, I gotta... Why do I keep dropping my shit? I gotta actually like try to get a bit more familiar again with my Malay and Chinese. Who knows though. I should probably ask the casters to speak to me more in Malay. Alright, anyway. The reason yesterday was draggy was because of technical pause. I wasn't even watching yesterday, so I have no idea. I actually have no idea how draggy it was yesterday because I was like out shopping for most of the day, so I wasn't even tuning in. And LaFell and Leo were tired. Oh yeah, I heard. They went all the way until nighttime when they started in the morning, right? Oof. The fact that there are only 2 English casters is quite insane, actually. The fact that they didn't even bother to fly out like a second shift of casters is insane. The fact that LaFell and Leo have to work every single day, the entire day, is crazy to me. You know? It's crazy to me. I would not want to be in their position. You know, like, yeah, I would love to be casting more events, but this kind of circumstance, nah, man, I'll pass. It's okay, no problem. Congrats, thank you, Aziza. Thank you. Yesterday's match started at 11 AM until 9 PM. Now here's the thing, right? Technically MPL also lasts about that long. When you really think about it, MPL regularly lasts around that long. But we have much longer breaks in between, which are intentional. You know, not so many pauses and issues. And then, we don't usually cast multiple days in a row, you know? I think that's the big difference. I wonder how much they're being paid for this. Anyway, what do we got for game 1? Malaysia's got Hayabusa, Zusin, Grok. Myanmar has Gatot, Kimi, Akai, and now Alice. Myanmar is lacking damage. They probably want Granger, don't they? They have 3 frontliners and a Kimi. They're probably going double, like Kimi Granger scaling comp. But I feel like Malaysia has ways of handling that. Like Zusin will already handle the front line quite well. Then you have Hayabusa to dive the back. Looks like we're going Claude. Surely we're not actually going Ceylon. I would be very confused. Arlet. I don't really like Arlet. I don't think Arlet is that good this game. I'm gonna be honest. I think I would have preferred something else. I would have liked the Ruby, but you guys know I will always prefer Ruby. Well, Ruby actually ends up being picked by Myanmar, so I guess I wasn't too far off. So they're going 4 frontline, 1 marksman? Wow, okay. I mean, they do still have scaling, but if Kimi ever gets taken out, they just kind of lose the fight. Curious? Curious?
Jutaan peminat-peminat, jutaan doa-doa yang mengiringi mereka untuk kita mulakan pertandingan yang pertama. Hanya usaha mereka yang mampu ditampilkan.
Like even the BM casters, you can tell that they're getting tired from all of this. But I've heard that apparently the BM stream is smoother than the English stream, which is weird because the English stream is being casted in Thailand at the venue, and the Malay stream is happening online. Kimi is Myanmar's weak point? How? As in like it's weak when they play it, or it's weak when they play against it, and that's why they stole it? You know, weak can mean different things without the context.
pasukan daripada Myanmar ada kelebihan bila menggunakan Kimi.
Imagine casting for 9 games and then having the yap to buy time. Yeah, that's the life of a caster sometimes, isn't it?
Untuk berikan tantangan dan di situlah wujudnya Jusin. Pastikan perkara tersebut.
And you know, when esports was still a newer, younger industry, you know, even around the time when I started doing casting like more actively, people would still say like, oh, why are the casters talking so much, you know, like, just start the game, you know. People thinking that the casters wanted to delay the game so that we could keep talking and that shit. Nah, man. We want to stop talking just as much as you want us to sometimes. Nowadays people understand better though. Nowadays people realize, oh wait, no, the casters actually would prefer to talk less if we had the option. Hello James, it's been a while sir. Welcome to the stream, how you doing? So Malaysia's got a pretty default composition. Claude for late game, Hayabusa for snowball, Arlet to set up with Grok. We might be a bit lacking in damage early on, but if the Arlet does well enough, then we'll be okay. Meanwhile, Myanmar is very much hyper carry. It's just straight up everything in on Kimi. If the Kimi doesn't do well, this comp just does not do well. It's a lot of pressure. They were dropping into Mirko's stream calling for help. The casters? Really? They literally like were calling Mirko while they were live? Or what? During breaks, is it? I guess they might do that during breaks. You know LaFell would do it. Myanmar be like high risk, high reward. I mean, they will be stronger early because they've got 2 fighters and 2 tanks. Right, so there's not much that Malaysia's gonna be able to do to them. Oh, that seems like a... Why? Why did our Claude blink back to BMI? That was kind of weird. Like, there's a chance that she wouldn't have gotten out of that anyway, but why did she blink back? Hello Kai, welcome to the stream. Didn't know we were live. I was talking about it in Discord, but I guess I should have sent out a more general announcement. Both Leo and LaFell during the stream and during breaks. Damn, well, why not? Hold on. I keep accidentally dropping stuff. I'm playing with some fidget toys and they keep falling. In fact, I think I've lost one. Hold on. Hello Wasebo, am I gonna stream tonight? I am going to try. I am going to try to stream tonight as well. So if everything goes according to plan, you guys might get 2 streams today is basically the idea. Still customs later? Oh, we're going to think. We're going to think about what we want to do later. I don't actually know yet. Hold on. Where is that thing I dropped? I don't know where it went. The fudge? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, so now that more people are here, I can mention it again. I mentioned this earlier, but I think only Kiruel and Aziza were around. So you guys know that typically my streams are Tuesday and Thursday, but we're going to switch it up a little bit this week. Oh, hello Jero. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, I told this to Kiruel earlier. I have some friends who are coming in from outstation to KL to visit and hang out on Thursday onwards. And also, like, they're gonna be coming over to visit to say hi, and then we're all gonna be going to, like, Coming Fiesta together on day 1 as well. So, we're gonna be doing a lot of, like, hanging out, which starts on Thursday night. Ooh, that was a nice final slash. But what that means is I will not be doing my Thursday stream. Alright, I will not be having a Thursday stream, and I will likely not be available for streams from Thursday onwards until the end of the weekend. Maybe even Monday. Alright, so because of that, my goal is to try and squeeze in more streams before Thursday to make up for it. Alright, so we're doing a watch party now for the women's semis. We're gonna do a normal Tuesday stream tonight. And then tomorrow we'll also watch party the grand finals, right? So we're gonna try and squeeze in more streams today and tomorrow, and then I won't be streaming on Thursday onwards because, like I mentioned, I have friends coming to KL from outstation and everything. So yes, just to let you guys know that again. Am I asking 1v1 tourney at LOL? Gin is gonna smurf us again. Hey, Gin was like one of the top in the entirety of the like fairy tournament, you know? That's basically nationwide. Man is clearly smurfing on it. And that means no games of the future streams, huh? Probably not. I'll let you guys know if I do have free time or any matches that I feel like watching, but probably not. Aw, man. That's a ripperoni right there, people. Myanmar made a boo-boo during Lord Dance at third placement match, which made Mirko pissed off. Wow, really? Maybe we could play Gartic Phone today. I am thinking about things to do. Because another thing to let you guys know as well, I'm planning to jump back into FF14. Right? As you guys probably know by now, I have not played FF14 in many months. I have not renewed my subscription to FF14 in many months because there's just been nothing that I felt like doing in the game, right? So I've just been chilling from that. But a new patch is dropping in FF14 today, actually. So I'm planning to jump back into FF14. But I don't know whether or not I want, like there's some new content that I want to do and I want to do it with friends, but I don't know if it'll line up for stream timing, if it's like during stream timing or after stream timing or whatever. So, haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah. I'm not good at planning, guys. I just kind of roll with it. Wasemo says I think Malaysia women is gonna win the SEA Games. Not necessarily. I mean, we beat ID once, yes. But that doesn't mean we can do it again. If we're able to do it again in a is it a best of 7? It's best of 7, right? The women's finals. I know the men's finals is best of 7. Women's finals should be best of 7 too, then, right? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it in a best of 7 format. Is the thing. PH1 won game 1 surprisingly. We're playing with a different goal laner. Oh yeah, Dear Semis is happening at the same time, right? Hold on, let me open that in the background so that we can switch over to it whenever we have downtime. Yeah, so
shout out to all the my brain is not.
What's happening over here? Have they started? They have, right? Yeah, Philippines versus Indonesia. Philippines won. What's happening to the Indonesian women's team? Haven't they always been dominant? Like, what's going on there? Oh well, okay. Back to Malaysian side. Ooh, oh, wait, okay, nice, there we go. There we go. Alright. Great plays, great final slash. We've got the pick off. And like what I mentioned, once Kimmy is gone, the rest of them can't really do anything. Leo is tired. I think they're all tired, you know? Once this SEA Games is over, all the casters are just going to, like, big ripperoni in bed.
Jaya untuk dijatuhkan 6 kill tu saja dimiliki oleh pasukan Malaysia. Sekarang mereka cuba untuk mendapatkan turret E bahagian tengah dan mereka berjaya mendapatkan dengan begitu mudah. Mereka boleh mendapatkan orange buff milik pasukan daripada Myanmar.
I don't remember our women's team's IGN, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I only remember Arya because like her name is very close to being Arya. I guess Hani, yeah, I remember Hani, but I can't really remember the others. So I don't remember who is who. Which is very lacking in patriotism from me, but well, what can I do? Nice, nice. Catch the Kimmy. Catch the Kimmy. See, they can't do anything to us. What is this composition, dude? What is this Myanmar comp, man? Like, I'm rooting for our team, and even I don't understand what the intent was with this. You could try doing hyper carry, but on Kimmy, I feel like that's a bit... Yeah. I wonder who will cast in games in the future. We don't know actually, we have no idea. Well, I have no idea right now. I don't feel like I've heard from any of the other casters around that they've been brought in. But then again, I'm not usually involved in the loop. Wait, Arya is playing Rome? I think so, right? Wait, which role does she usually play now that I think about it? No, she's not usually Rome. Hold on. Heritage SEA Games is Arya from Gaming. Yep, that is Arya. Yeah, she's playing Rome. She played EX. Yeah, right. She played. Honestly, though, Rome and EXP is not that different. Rome and EXP is not that different. As someone who plays these two roles mainly myself, it's not too difficult to swap between these two roles in particular. Ooh, nice final slash. Yep, force out the AOG, force out the revitalize. Ooh, careful, Arlet. Claude, wow, Claude damage. Look at Claude's damage. 5 and 1 on the Claude. Crystal's wide open. Blazing Duet takes out the Kimmy. Double kill. The Claude's alive. Triple kill. Yeah, it's easy. Easy, boyos. Easy for our girls right there. Very nice. Very, very nice. But what a weird draft from Myanmar. I think it's a little bit like they could have probably done okay if they were snowballing hard off of early game. When you draft a composition like this, you really need to like play hyper pressure in early game. I don't think they were able to do that too successfully. So once we got to the mid game state, and when it's even, Malaysia just has more damage in general. Yeah, kind of a strange choice, but hey, I won't complain. Game 1, very nice. Myanmar dipped, man. I don't know about M7. Myanmar is always having like the dark horse like regions like Myanmar and Cambodia, and then to a lesser extent like Laos, always kind of hold on to this dark horse title when it comes to international tournaments. And they have been like dark horses of the MLBB world for a very long time at this point. But they've just never really been able to break out of it. I think that Cambodia has probably come the closest. Right, I think Cambodia has probably improved the most out of all of them across the years. That's why we can see them as pretty genuine contenders, CFU for example. But Myanmar does seem a little bit stuck. Though the next year's Games of the Future will probably clash with MSC since Game of the Future 2026 is July 18th to August 1st. Oh wow, that might clash, yeah. I mean, it should be fine. Usually the teams that are participating in MSC are not gonna be the ones participating in Games of the Future anyway. Games of the Future usually gets like different teams,
Dapatkan satu mata yang sangat-sangat penting.
so it should be fine.
Apabila dah dapat satu mata,
Farisha is Shah, Afrina is Rina, and Hannis is Hani. You know what? I should have been able to guess all of that. It's not that different from their IGNs. Fao is not in the team. Queenie is from Todak Ladies. Yeah, there is one player from Todak.
Satu KDA yang teramat cantik dengan pengorbanan hanya sekali saja, tapi Farisha bermain dengan cukup pantas, cukup baik. Sementara tadi kalau kita lihat sebenarnya banyak pancingan dilakukan bermula daripada Thunder Slash yang dibuat oleh Farisha. Alia juga ataupun Arya, kalau kita nampak yang first je gunakan terror charge untuk melarikan diri, tetapi
This comp from Myanmar is too dependent on early game pressure.
pemain pasukan Myanmar untuk tidak meneruskan perlawanan.
I don't really like the cursed helmet first item on Alice actually.
Saya baru sedar bahawa
I don't think this is a game to play cursed helm on Alice. Cause like the fights are not gonna last long enough for you to get maximum efficiency out of this cursed helm. You just need straight up more presence. Could have gone Oracle first. Could have even gone into like glowing wand.
KDA apa tu Alia?
Cause you're just not gonna have enough damage.
KDA sangat hebat. Tapi katakan yang Alia dengan pengalaman yang cukup luas.
Yeah, too dependent on Kimmy. And Kimmy's damage is slow too.
Naib juara MWI.
Like I don't think Kimmy is a very good hyper carry hero, cause like her damage is so slow.
Family pula datang ke Thailand untuk berikan sokongan. Jadi kita boleh katakan Abang Ipa pula tengah mulas. Kita boleh katakan yang sokongan keluarga tu memang sangat baik. Sebabkan Alia boleh perform. Ni 1-0-10.
Clean gameplay. That's what we want to see. Okay, you know what? Let's see what's happening on the other side. Is the other side of going into the next game yet?
Kawan, tu ada kuat di antara Alia dan juga Hanis. Itu yang kita mahukan.
Yes, they are. All right. While we wait for the next game here to start, we can watch the game here.
Or you know what?
I think that's a good way of going
Also,
about it.
Maybe Granger either or. Yeah, it could
I
be
think
Rock
that's a
as
good
well,
way of
as-
doing it.
as
That's the
well.
nice part about having two semis happening at the same time. If one is on break, I can go into the other one. Ha ha ha.
Not great against the Joy though.
Indonesia playing Angela. Angela Joy Esme. Damn, that's annoying.
Well, talk about creating suspense here, huh?
Oh, it's frozen. It froze. Oh no.
This pick's gonna show up. What is
Bruno.
Bruno.
Okay.
Huh.
I think they just want to go faster than the Angela lineup.
But here's
Okay.
the thing. In terms of skill, they actually do skill up quite well, right? We already saw a Savage.
Damn, Indo lost game one? Yeah, apparently they did.
Fans of Sdafhaa.
What is happening, I
So for
wonder?
Team Indonesia, they're gonna go all in. They double down. For Team Philippines, they have multiple ways to play with the options.
If you watched yesterday Malaysia versus Thailand men's match, the Thai team tried to swap roles, but they still lost. Yeah, I think I did actually see some of that. I can't remember precisely what happened, but I do remember hearing and seeing that like there were role swaps.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to jump into game number 2. Indonesia going up against Team Philippines. Indonesia bringing back the Joy Angela. A strong early game here going up against Team Philippines. Going to try to test it.
Alright, let's see.
Indonesia.
So we've got a Joy Angela Esme comp
While Team
on the
Philippines,
Philippine side.
folks, this should switch up. because
No
they
marksman.
Have more of a
Or it won't.
upward.
So they are trying to snowball hard off of the mid game.
I don't count on.
And then
it.
Indonesia has Yuzon, Farsa, Bruno, Hilda, Lance. So Indonesia is playing a regular lineup,
Cordova trying to,
while Philippines is trying to play a bit more of a snowball cheese lineup with Angela.
She was the one on the carry before going up against.
Where is the tournament UI? The tournament UI is missing, guys.
I guess Cordova kind of likes it because she's not taking quite a lot of punishment.
Yep, it'll take a while. For every 1 or 2 dances that the Esmeralda has, that's 4 balls from Cordova.
Oh, it was swapped? Is that why they took it off? I guess so. It's still swapped.
Diago in favor.
For sure. But again, Lim should have fought this kind of matchup quite a while. So just dodges that. And hold on, who got it? Did Shen really get it?
Shen got it.
Alright, the Joy. Oh, petrified! That's a dead Joy.
Full combo.
Beautifully
Use
done.
the petrify, but it's worth it. First blood. for Team Philippines.
I was hesitant. 'cause
Angela
I
is
saw
still
Shelly not get
so
level
like
4,
not
so I
good,
was like,
man.
should we
You
get-
don't
should we
have
get it?
lane
At this point, it
prio.
really doesn't matter because now it's
If you
reset.
pick
You don't have the
Angela
purple
with
or
an
the
assassin
orange.
and you don't
So,
ban Hilda,
with
you're just
that one
asking for
play,
trouble.
Where's the early game?
Like, how do you?
Even if the
Hold
Angela
on, I
was
need
inside
real
the
quick.
point,
I'm just gonna
look,
check the
level
draft real
3,
quick. What did they ban?
Confirmed the Esmeralda. Gold.
They banned
Or you know what?
Gatot, Eve, Kimmy,
Awesome.
Harith, Uranus.
Either or.
You're going Angela, Joy, and you're not banning Hilda?
Maybe faster than they ever have in game number 1.
Seriously?
Able to gain a position of control, of dominance, if I may, as they reach.
Okay, they've properly swapped the flags now. That's good.
Turn. Lamar is in trouble.
Okay, they can get a
Down.
kill
The
here,
player from Lane
at
now
least.
secure.
And I'm top. in the
Ah,
early
Sea
game,
Games,
it
my
looked like
favorite
Cordova
cooking
was
show,
able
Darren
to,
says. Hello,
make
Darren.
some kind of
Welcome,
plays, but
welcome.
I think Siswanto was able to deny that because again, it's a
Naturally, though, as long as Philippines doesn't fall too behind in gold, they'll just automatically win. Like, logically speaking, Philippines lineup should just auto-win this game as long as they never fall too far behind.
I don't know, in terms of
It's
timing,
Indonesia that has to, like,
make it work.
open up
Is
space on the
really
map
kill
for themselves.
Yagan or Amores. That's the only two real targets.
Don't even think about Cordova just yet, which is odd because I could have sworn at least one rotation. Maybe this next one will go towards the gold lane, and I think that's what you need. All this focus on the EXP is, I think, slowly benefiting Diagon even more. Because that means it's so easy for her to just hit more people with the Petrify.
The only reason why I think that's not happening is just because Siswanto is positioning herself.
I do
with the
think that
Bruno,
Hilda
the
could
Bruno
be more
identical,
active,
which
but
is
we can see that Indonesia is playing heavily defensive
because I
now
feel like
because
if
of
she
what
wants to
happened
set up a
earlier.
schedule, you should do it like Lim. Let the minions push towards your side.
That's a 2v2 down bottom.
Ouch.
Might even be a
Wow, that's a
3v2
lot of damage.
as Siswanto with a C jumps in. There's a fight down bottom. Black Dragon form by Diagon after spending the Petrify combo. I'd call that a win for Team Indonesia.
Honestly, it really depends because, like you said, Team Philippines, that's what Diagon wants. Hey, go to me, ignore the Bruno, right?
Hello, Lilo.
Team
Welcome,
Indonesia, I
welcome
agree
to the
with you.
stream. How
They
you
could have gone
doing?
for the Bruno, but I was looking at the map, and that did not look like they were their intention because if it was, they weren't setting it up.
All right,
Angela Esme is gonna be very difficult to deal with at this stage of the game.
Jumping in, Falling Star Moon, Feathered Airstrike coming through. Amores blasting Siswanto with a 1.
Nothing to see here, just tank Hilda casually shredding Fizz defense and dealing 75% HP damage to a tank. I mean, it's early game, so that's what Hilda is supposed to do.
Big tech charge. But it's
Both junglers being hunted. Ooh, nice flicker
Now another hard
from the
guard.
Lapu
Caught
Lapu.
out between 3. And they back out. Now it's all on Siswanto with a 1. That's a 2-for-1 trade. Team Philippines on up.
The plan of Team Indonesia is crumbling. Siswanto with a C has to back off.
Yeah, Indonesia is not
And
getting
that happened
sufficient enough of a
because
lead.
No one was there.
They
to
got some
protect
good
Shen.
plays, they managed to catch
Rivero
out the landslot.
charges in,
But
stays
like I
in the
mentioned,
face
as
of the
long as
door,
Philippines never
hits her
falls
with the
behind too
axe,
much in farm, they just
and
auto
that's
win.
all she wrote. This Hilda, if she gets through again, I don't know what's going on with Team Indonesia.
Uh-oh. That is a free
Ooh,
pickoff.
that is a good pickoff though.
Where's the answer from Team Philippines? Lim gonna be up next. Diagon.
Damn, but look at the Yuzong. The Yuzong going ham. You take out the Bruno, but the Yuzong is still there.
Chell as well. So 3-for-1. Good trade again. Cordova the bait. And
Yeah,
Indonesia bit down.
this might be a 2-0, guys. Unless Philippines just makes like a
This
massive
Team
mistake
Philippines
and throws the lead.
Indonesia,
We're one step away from a mirror situation.
This might be a 2-0
because
situation.
yesterday, man, Team Philippines dropped Indonesia to play the bronze
Stream
match.
so early only
Dropping
here because Darren's
Myanmar to
DM
the
am
bronze
out
match.
right now. Aha.
It would
No
be
worries, Lilo. Once again,
kind of poetic
for anyone who
also
dropped by
to
later
get
in the
win,
stream
but
and you
here's
guys
the thing,
don't know,
another
we do
that you
plan
guys
to
think
do
this is the world
another
record.
stream at the regular timing tonight as well.
If you're
Consider
Indonesian,
this watch party stream as a bonus.
Hey, at least get bronze. But still,
Right? So the
even with
plan
RD,
today is
the
to do
world
2
champion here
streams.
now, Malaysia was
So
able
no
to
worries
drop
on
it
that,
back.
peoples.
Philippines
You guys will
see,
still be able to drop by tonight as well.
Here comes Shen.
As for what we're doing, I haven't figured it out yet.
Siswanto might fall down too. but
Look how
Rivera
fast the Joy
bats it out
died.
of there.
With the heart guard, by the way.
In comes Rivero. Might get punished. Flickers
Ooh.
into the brush. Does not get out of there. Si Swan
Oh, this game is over, dude.
by El Puerto. Lim might be too late.
This game is over. Holy shit.
Si Swanto.
Unless PH makes like a massive misplay, this game is over.
Cordova and Amora survive this. Not for the Bruno.
They lose Bruno, but even that is still kind of okay. Grok is going heptasis. You know what? I respect that. I respect the Grok going heptasis. Indonesia understands they need more damage.
We were talking about Angela's power spike.
Yay, bonus stream, yes. Dono doing random surprise caught me sleeping. All good, no worries, people. Jero asks, what mage should I use to stop Hilda from invading? Mage, specifically? Lilia, or Valir.
She caught like 2 salvos of the third air strike to the face.
Who else? What other mages are good at stopping Hilda from invading? Lilia and Valir are definitely the best, if you ask me personally.
4 other members of Team Indonesia.
I assume you're talking about mid laners and not about mage junglers. Oh yeah, Zusin, right. Lunox Kagura. Lunox Kagura, I don't think Kagura is good at stopping Hilda from invading. Lunox only after she gets 1 or 2 items. I'm more thinking more like the level 1 invades, right?
But we're not pointing out the Filipino Diagon or the Filipino Dragon as I like to say.
Zusin is also not bad, yeah, that's a good shout out.
Diagon spacing out Indrawati. Passive on that Grok, pushing them back.
My god.
Take her down.
The Grok died so fast.
Lim looking for a target.
Hard guard Joy comes through, Land secures the turtle, Joy has to run away, but can Joy run away? Looks like they can. But yeah, this game is over, guys.
And look at top lane. Lim on his Lapu trying to run away.
I feel like these teams need to be a little bit smarter with the way they're trying to cheese these drafts.
Let her go. Lim.
Damn, look at that.
El Puerto Team Philippines is showing no signs of slowing down. No signs of mercy.
An immaculate juggle on the tower aggro. Vivero here surviving. How did she do that? Falling star move.
Oh, beautiful flicker as well. Wow, Indonesia, what's going on with y'all, dude? What is happening to our women's world champions?
Team Indonesia should make themselves scarce, but Lafel, in a lineup without a hard carry, a late game insurance policy, what do you do if you do extend to like 14-15?
You do nothing. Just let it happen. You gotta hope for a
You have to hope.
We talk about this.
There is one possibility where Indonesia actually delays it to late game, Joy gets full items, and then just one-shots Bruno and Farsa.
Okay.
No matter what the graphic says.
But you're gonna need like really specific conditions.
This Hilda is.
I don't think there's any coordination from ID. I mean, it's kind of hard to coordinate with a lineup like this. That's the thing. Like, this lineup is not doing you any favors.
I will half shake your hand on that.
Fun fact about PH Jungler, this girl grinded to 1,000 stars for training? Really? Damn.
Yeah, she owned half of the map. And whenever there's a big team fight, you know...
Hold on, please. Let me check what's happening on the Malaysia side. Okay, it should still be a short while before they start with the game. Since they'll still be chatting and then the draft and everything. Yeah, why is the mainstream less smooth than the side stream? Right? Now that we're on this side, it does feel like the stream feed is lagging more than the Malay stream. Why is that?
And then they just swap. Team Indonesia looking to divide and conquer. Slow push up top, making Vivero clear that wave. And then taking care of the business down bottom is Siswanto with a C. That's one of the main strengths of an Angela. I think this is one way that Team Indonesia can actually protract this game. They can make this game last long by using that macro advantage of the Angela.
I wonder if there's a world where...
Because Malaysia has better production? That's not supposed to make a difference here. The feed comes from Thailand regardless.
Cordova actually, yes, gets a kill there, but killing spree. El Puerto trades,
okay, not a bad trade there for Indonesia. They did actually manage to find Farsa and Bruno.
Team Indonesia can do. They can try to delay Diagon though. Looks at this point.
We are reaching the point of the game where Philippines cannot allow that to happen. Like, they have a fairly notable lead at this point. They should not be allowing their backline cores to just die like that.
They may have bitten off more than they could chew.
In fact, this Bruno has died 3 times. That's kind of not good.
Having such an amazing game, 0-3 and 5.
Draft starting already?
Like what, 2 days ago?
So fast?
Once
There's
more,
usually a bit more yapping, isn't there? Oh yeah, wow, it's starting.
Savage will come through. Indrawati all alone. Finds Rivero and Diagon, gets taken down. Oh no, able to escape so far. Hard guard committed as well. Alpuerto gets a mega kill.
I feel like it's pretty much over here though. Again, unless Philippines makes like a massive misplay. Why are they not protecting their backline, dude? Someone stay behind and help the Bruno and Farsa at least. You don't need to send all 3 of you running into the face of Indonesia. Just keep the Yuzong behind and help like your backliners kill the Joy. Then you just win fights.
Can Vivero do this? The answer is no.
Ooh, the flicker. Noticing the Bruno is always being left behind. Yeah, right? Alright, well, we'll go ahead and switch back over to Malaysia. You know what? I'll just let the draft go. I'll just let the draft finish and then like we'll switch over. Since we actually have gameplay happening over here, let's watch what's happening here for
the MVP performance. Chase after Seswanto with a C. And now this
Bruno finally gets a kill. Because the team actually played around them for once.
Making the more disciplined call.
Hilda Yuzong is supposed to chase, not protect, but you still need someone, you know.
The Lord. Goes ahead, takes care of this wave down bottom.
This is just max aggro. They're just competing to see who kills their core faster. I get it, but you know, I would prefer playing more for your team. I don't really like it when you like full dive, but your comp is not designed for full dive.
Always gonna get chased down by Vivero, so it's not reliable. Probably either Siswanto or Lim.
Siswanto with it at 1.
Thank you, Rema. Yeah. It's gotten quite natural for us to say Siswanto with a 1 and C.
That's right. Diagon coming in, 3v1, forcing a hard guard. The Filipino Dragon falls. The shutdown by Shen.
Ooh, that is a shutdown. That was not really necessary. You know what? You know what's kind of funny is that the Yuzong's name is just 1 letter off of dragon.
With all that's going on, the fact
I think that's kind of fun.
It's level 15 at 14.
You know, the better MM here is Claude, so you don't need as much protect. Yeah, I thought that it would be Claude. I thought that it would be Carry, actually. One of those would have been good.
Cordova uses the Purify, not a flicker once caught by the Grok.
The fudge?
That was a big engage coming in.
And maybe the Bruno themselves is being a little bit overly aggro after seeing that.
I wonder if they're going to be able to take advantage of this because there's a Lord's.
Everyone has a positive KDA except Bruno. It's so funny. Yeah.
The comms for Team Philippines is watching the rotations is just protect the map.
Bruno is being sacrificed to the Aztec gods. Kuruel is correct.
As good as confidence is, you cannot overextend because I kind of feel like.
Hello Sakura, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
She's having an amazing game and she actually might. Cordova. It's I would say a rude awakening, be like, oh yeah, I'm using the Purify, not the flicker. And the problem is,
I think Bruno can just try to play a little safer,
use your sliding tackle,
and then you should naturally be fine. Philippines should have a much bigger goal lead by now, considering how well their fights have been going. But the Bruno dying over and over has not been helping their case.
And now with the Fedor S-Strike, tries to get a kill, Lim.
This is a bit of a messy fight.
Now both BXP laners has switched it up. Black Dragon form as well as the Bravest Spider. This Team Philippines wants to
I'm good just after Brawl. Aha. Okay.
Well, I think I know the answer to the question is who's gonna hard carry. It looks like it's Siswanto with a 1.
She's the only one from Team Liquid in this PH team. Oh really? Hold on. Let me check the PH team lineup real quick. See. Oh yeah, it is the Liquid gold laner. Why did they switch out their other gold laner actually? Okay, let's see. How's the Malaysia side doing? Ooh, we're playing Joy. Against Baxia? Ooh, that's not gonna be easy.
cracks her shoulder and neck.
Okay,
as well.
we'll be able to switch over to the Malaysia side soon, since their draft should be done
And the Lord
in a bit.
back as well.
So she's gonna carry.
There you go. This is 1-2 with a 1, 2-2 and 3. But again, it's all about the.
I can
impact.
remember Cordova
Onto that
being an
Bruno.
aggro
And if you're
MM.
able to get onto the Bruno
Oh, okay,
as well as the
okay.
Parsa, then that's great.
So kinda like Lolil then.
5-1 free
Why
one.
do I keep dropping my fucking
Yeah,
fidget
buy one, get
toys,
one. Buy
man?
one, get one. Yeah, it's not really free. You got to work for it.
Yep. Team Philippines, they have to find a way to give Cordova the space. She's died 5 times already in game number 2, and truth be told, that's not looking good.
Bruno is 1-5-5.
Bruno, but
That is not a good look.
as long as you have a decent amount of farm, she
I said that Philippines will automatically win this game as long as they don't make too notable of a mistake.
Well,
But it
even
can
if
also
she-
count if they keep making small mistakes over and over.
Hell, is there already?
Yeah, she's probably there already at 17 minutes. I would assume again. We had wrong assumptions.
Alright, how are
on
things
Guam,
going over
but I would
here? Is
assume
it time to
she
swap
has
over
be
here? Yeah, let's swap over there.
Yang masih lagi kosong sekarang ni tak ber.
Okay, so Malaysia's got Grok, Sin, Joy.
Oh ya.
Myanmar has
Tunjukkan dekat-
Baxia, Yuzong, Kimi.
Kita akan rebound masuk.
Picking Joy into Baxia is very brave of us, I will say.
Tunjukkan Iritel, jadi itu perkara yang perlu
Like, Joy was picked second phase, so that is after the Baxia was revealed. That is very brave of us. I guess it is still one of the best backline dive heroes, since both Lancelot and Hayabusa were banned out.
Tunjukkan Gatot untuk pergi ke bahagian belakang backline. Dan akan ada hero marksman.
And then there's the Gatot.
Malaysia.
Myanmar, you'd better pick another core. I'ma tell you right now. As someone who was very judgmental about your previous game draft and isn't even here specifically to support you because I'm watching for Malaysia, I hope they have a second core and not try to do the 4 front lines 1 Kimi strat again.
Di tangan pasukan Malaysia kalau ingin digunakan, tak ada masalah.
The issue is most of their front line don't have solid enough lockdown versus Joy either. Right? You have Yuzong Petrify and you have Gatot Taunt, but besides that, you don't really have good ways of locking Joy down. So maybe that's something that Team Malaysia is trying to play for. Okay, there we go. They have an Irritel to counter the Granger. Alright.
Alright,
At least they have a second core.
predict masa daripada Myanmar akan gunakan Iritel direct counter kepada Granger yang akan diambil.
Myanmar, wanna see me pick no damage? Wanna see me do it again? Yeah, they're not doing it again.
Setup kali ni
Thank goodness for that.
perlahan corak permainan berbanding daripada penggunaan hero Arlot pada game yang
But it
pertama.
does mean that Myanmar is still going double marksman,
Kita masih lagi mengharapkan
which is going to take a while to scale up.
mampu untuk
And Team Malaysia does have a good number of heroes that want to scale as well, but they also can threaten them quite easily. So
Ya, insyaallah doa dipanjatkan.
I think that Malaysia still has a pretty good opportunity here.
Pasukan negara Malaysia untuk mendapatkan satu lagi mata.
This is basically how CG drafts.
Amat penting untuk
Damn,
tingkatkan
you're right.
ability mereka.
You know, I'm really curious about how CG will perform at M7 actually.
Masuk ke
You think that they would have like tried out new strats by the time that happens? There'll also be another big patch by the time that happens, I imagine, so maybe the meta will look different.
Sukan C 2025 Thailand. Ayo kita semarakkan lagi semangat. Saksikan sama-sama.
ya sekarang kita dapat saksikan pasukan
Okay.
Malaysia di bahagian warna biru untuk berikan tangan kepada pasukan Myanmar. Mereka tewas di
And this
bahagian,
Sprint Irritel as well, okay. I mean, that's pretty good actually. This is a good game for Spirit Irritel. Sprint Irritel actually manages a lot of stuff. Wow, that's a lot of damage onto the Kimi right away.
Di bahagian atas ataupun di bahagian
But there is Revitalize, so they're willing to trade HP like that.
Akan digunakan sebagai kawalan ketat untuk dilakukan.
Both teams are pretty okay late game.
Bukan satu kemestian apabila
I'd say that Myanmar probably has the better early game because they have Baxia and Yuzong.
kepada
Oh damn, that Dusin damage though.
Ini adalah satu perkara yang sangat baik. Dia tebalkan dinding tu untuk
Yeah, Myanmar should have a better early game because they have Baxia and Yuzong.
dia susah untuk
But once we get into the mid to late game phase, then it's a lot more even.
yang perlu untuk dibuat oleh pemain-pemain
With Chiku, there might be some cheese pick from CG, which is very good with Swiss format. That's true, actually.
untuk melarikan diri lebih jauh.
Swiss format is very good for cheesing. Could be a good place for Chiku to strut his hero pool.
Digunakan oleh mereka. Kita lihat sekarang.
But CG also has a tendency to lose game 1.
Kat Mei sekali ni sekali lagi menggunakan hero.
Sdafhaa, they're gonna revamp roaming boots again. Again?
Gatot kaca.
What are they doing now?
Sekarang kita dapat saksikan
They just can't figure out what to do with it. The main thing I want is to just like make marksman viable again.
9 minion terlebih dahulu berbanding
Like marksman outside of Granger, Harif, and Claude.
Bekah yang
Cause those are like the only MMs we see ever.
terhadap permainan di bahagian good lane ataupun
But I also don't want them to completely remove the option of fighter gold, you know? I want it to remain as a possibility, but I don't want marksman to just be like a lost and forgotten
Dia akan
of a role.
meletakkan vision yang perlu untuk pasukan
Okay, so Myanmar gets the first turtle, as expected. Ooh, nice penalty zone. Really nice penalty zone. But we don't have enough damage yet at this point. I don't think we win this fight.
Namun
We need to avoid fighting too much because Myanmar does have a better early game. Indonesia 0-2 Philippines?
ya, dan juga setup yang tidak boleh dilakukan oleh
Damn, dude, what is happening to them? Why are they drafting like this? Okay.
Silapan dilakukan oleh pasukan Malaysia.
Maybe we will get another MY versus PH Grand Finals, right?
Dan
Just
ada-
repeat history in both men and women's categories.
dilakukan di bahagian bawah. Mohon
terus
kena
menerus
dilakukan.
Okay, a kill on Yuzong is very nice.
Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.
Ya.
Bruno 1 and 7. Imagine you're the marksman. Imagine you're the gold laner. Your entire job in the game is to avoid dying too much so that you can farm up to become the main carry for your team.
Daya untuk
And then imagine you win,
dan yang berbahaya di
but your
bahagian
score is
bawah.
1-7.
Sama Windtalker, item pertama yang telah disiapkan oleh diriku, enhancekan gerakan beliau dengan adanya sprint. Pasukan Malaysia khususnya Queenie di bahagian atas kena lebih berhati-hati. Nasib baik turtle yang kedua bukan muncul di bahagian atas, jadi mereka boleh dikatakan ada peluang untuk melakukan farming. Pertempuran yang bakal berlaku di bahagian tengah.
Yesterday I did that with Joy. Nice. Ooh, that was a big traction pulse actually. That's a Dig Ranger. Nice AOG placement. Genuinely good AOG placement right there. Ooh, we did get the Irritel too. How much is that? That's a 2-for-1 trade. And we killed both of their marksmen, so that's actually better for us. Even though it was such a good traction pulse AOG combo.
3 kill secara keseluruhan.
Ya, mereka berjaya mendapatkan Queenie sementara
If both women and men meet PH in grand finals, that would be historical for MY, right? I don't remember, actually. What was our previous performance? I think we did get gold for men's before.
Mereka tidak mempunyai kekuatan mendapatkan perkara tersebut, jadi mereka respon dengan selepas apa yang berlaku. Dapatkan tersebut.
Nice petrified air. Terizla gonna get punished. We didn't? We haven't? Wait, have we never won gold in MLBB?
Diambil oleh pasukan Myanmar tadi.
Huh.
Agak merugikan.
My job was to click retry. Well, I guess at least you're doing something, right? Compared to the marksmen, they don't even need to do that. They're just supposed to survive. That was in 2023. Oh, okay, okay.
Untuk dia masuk pada team fight, farming masih lagi perlu untuk diteruskan.
Guys, my hair is really long. I should go for a haircut.
Baru masuk level 7, manakala untuk Tiriko dah pun masuk level 7 dengan agak lama. Walaupun Tiriko telah pun ditumpaskan sebanyak 1 kali oleh Afrina sebentar tadi.
Ya, kita dapat saksikan bagaimana gerakan yang akan dilakukan oleh pasukan daripada Myanmar yang berjaya menyamakan kedudukan dari segi cepat kill. Gerakan daripada Mon.
Before 2024, our best achievement was silver. The all-star lineup with Chibi, Zorn, Chiku, Momo, Izanami.
Untuk mengepit keadaan ni.
Yeah, that was a oh damn! Irritel nearly died to Grok alone.
Motor masih lagi hidup, prank, larikan diri. Terus buat wikang untuk buat recall. Di mana pasukan Malaysia gagal untuk mendapatkan damage dealer sekali lagi. Di bahagian bawah kita lihat Afrina sibuk pelayan Yuzong terlebih dahulu. Tetapi Queenie masih lagi konsisten berada di atas untuk mendapatkan turret. Sebab kita boleh lihat Malaysia tahu bahawa pasukan mereka di bahagian goal lane dikalahkan dari sudut level. Dan apa yang saya suka gerakan mereka menumpukan bantuan kepada
Indo turd? Yes. Indo turd. And if they don't lock in, that might be what happens to them on the women's side too. An actually unprecedented situation.
Granger boleh jadi isu leg game juga yang diharapkan oleh pasukan Malaysia.
Ya, itu yang paling penting untuk mereka lakukan. Tapi
I'm very low on the camera right now because I'm just kind of like lean the back in my chair, you know. I'm in full lays out form.
untuk mengeluarkan damage. Sekarang ni berada ke form tanpa
Can we get the turtle this time? Yes, we can. This is where things really start turning around.
Allah, cantik macam bunga. Tectonic charge bersama dengan retribution digunakan.
We did lose our Zeusin, which is not ideal. But the fact that we were able to walk up to there and steal the objective is actually pretty notable.
Bersama-sama selama 20 tahun. Dah kenal antara satu sama lain. Ini apa yang kita mahukan. Sinergi sebegini memang sukar untuk terdapatkan.
Baxia? That's a dangerous game you're playing, Baxia. What? What is the Baxia doing?
Masuk ke dalam medan pertempuran tanpa sebarang bekalan akan
What?
diratah nyawanya terus dikorbankan.
That was very weird.
Daripada Afrina. Tapi kita lihat bagaimana Hanis datang untuk berikan bantuan di bahagian atas. Baik apa yang dilakukan oleh Afrina. Dia dapatkan kill, dia dapatkan
Baxia lag? I don't know. If it was lagging, then they would have paused the game already. The new boots is here. Hey, I'll react to it when the patch notes come out. You guys know that I prefer to keep myself in the dark until I record it for YouTube.
Tapi jauh ke hadapan untuk pastikan minion menang dan mereka berjaya mendapatkan turret di bahagian bawah dan itu merupakan turret yang pertama dan mereka sekarang mencari turret yang kedua di bahagian atas.
Untuk terus lari lompat ke mana bang? Bang belakang.
Alright, this is where our scaling starts picking up. We are officially in the mid game, and like I mentioned earlier, once we get into the mid game, things become a lot more even. Baxia is always a cursed hero, and Curse is the one who uses it, lol. Grok is very deep.
Jadi kita boleh enhancekan kill kita tapi tidak berjaya melakukan perkara tersebut. Walaupun telah
Oh,
memulakan
the Irritel actually does hurt quite a bit.
masih lagi gagal untuk melakukan.
That's the one thing we need to be afraid of, that Irritel.
Mereka sedar kalau mereka gagal untuk mendapatkan lot, mereka menghadapi dalam satu situasi yang sangat berbahaya. Lepas berkali-kali mereka memegang kawasan di bahagian
I don't know if we can contest this. We don't really have good position, and it is dropping very low. Looks like we're still going to try. Joy comes in all the way from behind. Granger gets the Lord and a double kill. Queenie with the Lord steal and the double and the triple. The team wipe. There we go, boyos. Excellent. That's huge. That's the swing right there. Basically, when the compositions are this even in the mid game, you just need one big fight and then you basically control the next like 5 to 6 minutes. Malaysia can use this momentum to win the game right from here as long as they don't lose a big fight afterwards.
Wiper dia, Wiser dia dah macam wiper. Tak apa, kita fokuskan kepada pasukan Malaysia. Sekarang yang akan terus
The caster imitating the rapid fire. Yeah.
Dia dekat bahagian atas, terus buat part time dekat bawah. Sekarang ni pasukan daripada Myanmar tak nak
Leave it to Mars, you know.
untuk melakukan pertahanan tanpa muncul di bahagian atas. Ini merupakan lot yang pertama. Pasukan daripada Malaysia akan gunakan sebaik mungkin lot tersebut untuk mendapatkan base turret pertama. Satu lagi serangan dilakukan oleh Alia.
Tamparan membuatkan pasukan Myanmar Biol Farisha dikorbankan terlebih dahulu Tiriko. Naga.
Wait a minute. It's Mars casting, but he's not listed on the casters. The caster names are wrong. The caster names are wrong up there. What the fudge? It's Mars and Sif, not Sif and Shamilo. Mars not getting his due recognition.
Dialah yang paling kaya macam budak-budak Mon Kiara untuk pasukan Myanmar. Mereka kena pelihara juga Mon ni daripada kena shutdown oleh pasukan Malaysia.
So then again, on the English side, I don't think it even says LaFell and Leo, does it?
Menjadi dilakukan oleh pasukan daripada pasukan Malaysia.
Alright, Malaysia is firmly in the driver's seat at this point. We are comfortably and firmly in the driver's seat. As long as we continue playing as before, we should be able to get 2-0 here. We just need to avoid giving like big shutdowns to the Iritel. That's the only thing to worry about.
Wow. Dia Sonata tu, dia diguna tu, tak silap lah. Sekarang ni cubaan untuk melengahkan masa lagi. Mate terus diseru.
Revitalize and AOG forced out. Excellent, excellent.
4-7 lagu. Bila Mus dah keluar pergi babarik, tak ada lagi vocalist untuk Mate. Bagi pasukan Myanmar terpaksa untuk bermain surface.
Sekarang ni kemungkinan pasukan Myanmar cuba untuk memanggil Bandi untuk menggantikan apa yang berlaku sebab mereka sekarang ni mengamuk. Mereka perlu
Arya is LaFell's sister-in-law.
memecahkan kebuntuan menara
Is that true?
ataupun menara di bahagian bawah. Selepas pasukan Malaysia
I don't actually know that. Maybe I did know that, but maybe I forgot. You guys know me. Damn, really? Huh.
berlaku
Just a random info, if you aren't casting on the English side, I think I prefer BM side because of Mars. Mars is just on another level, you know. I think because of Mars, LaFell gets put on the English side more nowadays because Mars just does such a good job of being a personality now. Nice kill on the Iritel. The entire backline is dead. The Yuzong has been trying so hard to dive the Granger. The Yuzong literally pulled 2 people away from the fight and then the rest of her team died. And now we're pushing in mid. It's a team wipe. I think that's it. That might be GG actually. 10 seconds until they respawn. Yeah, that's GG. Wow. Look at that. Excellent. Well done. We might be doing it, y'all. We might be doing it. Both of our men and women's teams at least silver placing in the same year. But yeah, Mars is fun. You know a secret? Mars was being like Mars is one of the casters that Moonton was at one point considering getting rid of. If I'm not wrong. Maybe not getting rid of, that might be too strong, but someone that they were looking at for not having as good of a performance compared to the others when he first joined, for the first like couple of seasons that he joined. But then man just locked in and became current Mars. And now dude is beating out everyone else. Arya is LaFell's wife's sister. Wow, I didn't know that. Damn. I'm sorry, LaFell, I did not know that. if he ever sees this, I'm sorry, LaFell, I didn't know that. But I think by now you guys know that I don't know a lot of things. We might get gold in women's. Honestly, we're playing really cleanly on this side. It's really good. There is a chance actually. Especially if Indonesia does get eliminated by Philippines. Speaking of, have they started yet on this side? Not yet. But it looks like they might start soon. I remember Sunfrost from making poems, yes. That's his claim to fame. I still don't really know what is my claim to fame. I still feel like I don't stand out enough as a caster individually. Honestly, I think I do need to try and slot in a little bit of my unhinged casting style when we're here on customs into MPL. But whenever MPL is happening, I have a tendency to like lock in a bit too much, you know, I go serious mode because that's just how I usually do things. MPL MY Season 15, Alfel had a watch party with Arya when she was boot camping with Gaming Gladiator. Oh, okay, okay.
walaupun setup yang berbeza, tapi core dia masih sama. The trio mid itu sendiri. Bagaimana Afrina, Alia,
We really need a your mom player. You know the funny thing is we used to have a player named Mom.
satu
Back when I first started casting MPLMY, we did have a player named Mom.
tersebut lebih
Just
baik
Mom though, not your mom.
Memang core
So it was a little less funny. Because your mom is just on a different level entirely. But we did have a player named Mom.
Apa-apa disebabkan dengan damage yang dikenakan kepada mereka tinggi sangat dan bukan
Why
saja
Indo suddenly looks so weak? Isn't Vitality Team Wakil Bumi? Yeah, right? Like Team Vitality has always been like dominant. They've only ever lost to first place once in their entire career. And all of a sudden, they're losing to MY. They've lost to PH. Damn. Will it be PH versus MY both gold place match? Hey, I wouldn't mind. I would not mind, but it would be a pretty big surprise.
Are you ready to try them all?
Alright. So, it's on break here. Looks like they're not jumping into the next game yet over here, though.
21?
No, 2018. No, 2017. Our gracious hosts, Thailand. They won the very first MSC.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Okay, I must say right now, guys, Leo looks really different without his beard. Like, without his beard and with, like, the really thick hair that he's got going on, he looks like a different person.
Waiting for the teams to get ready, and this is one of those situations.
Because I registered the look that Leo had before with, like, the beard and the kind of shaved head situation, which made him look really, like, tough.
The anguish.
Because
But this look with the thick hair and the clean cut
not all 5 members
honestly reminds me of myself.
Amazing game number 1, game number 2 she was targeted quite a lot. Cordova was targeted quite a lot.
Leo suddenly looks Korean, right? It makes him look younger. He just shaved yesterday. Really? Oh.
So far, this is the first time we see team.
Every boy's fantasy is your mom getting eaten by a dinosaur that is stuck in my head. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. Actually, the view count on that video is not bad. It has like 500 views. That is not bad at all considering everything.
The smile on her face, the way I'm reading it, is more like, can't believe we worked. That worked.
So I guess people did find it entertaining.
Nice.
Cool. They caught my Lancelot at once. Because again, I think I would do the same. The way you said it, how, why are the current world champions of women's MLBB getting whipped like this?
Yeah.
Now let's take into consideration, what if there was something that sweep by Malaysia? And what if they didn't get lucky?
He looked different yesterday? Damn, did he actually just shave? Hold on, I'm gonna look for yesterday now.
Ooh, that actually might be the trick. Because when Malaysia did take down Team Indonesia, it was essentially Team Indonesia's best draft.
Right?
Grok.
Actually, let me. Yeah, easier way is to go to the channel.
Jushin, Kimi, you know, stuff. So that we'll check back on the draft. But what if that created doubts by saying we need
this is yesterday's, right? Yeah.
Team Indonesia is gonna be the first pick here.
Holy shit!
And now Team Philippines is on the second pick. So at least for
Hold
now,
on.
Indonesia, they ban out the E at the end, and like.
Holy shit! His hair is still the same too. It's actually just all the beard. Holy shit! That's insane! The difference in impression. Hold on. I need one where he's looking at us.
The recent past.
I need like a frame where he's looking at the camera. Hold on, no, I want the frame right before.
The recent past. Again, our esport is very young.
Okay. Holy shit! Look at that! Look at that comparison right there. Crazy. This is one day of difference, you know? It's like those ads you see on the internet, you know? Look younger in a week. Plastic surgeons hate him. Who is that man? Yeah. I wonder why he decided to shave. That's insane. I bet his baby won't recognize him. I mean, surely he shaved before. Post breakup. Okay, hold on. Let me just like screenshot this real quick. I don't know if I'll use it for anything, but just for the sake of posterity. All right. Which one is? Yeah, this is today. Okay.
Don't do it.
Yeah, thank you very much. I was running out of breath there.
Look younger in under a day. Yep. All right. Let's see. What are they doing? Wait, the draft UI here is different.
What other pick?
Wait, they have a different draft UI on this stream. I just realized, huh? You know, I think I saw a video of baby crying because he could not recognize his own father after they shaved. There's actually a lot of videos like that. There are a lot of videos like that because yeah, people just look so different without their beards.
Yusunshin as well as the Hayabusa is still up.
Ooh, the stream
But then maybe we'll see
is not very smooth.
What has been shown is that El Puerto has increased her hero pool. Whoop. And as I said, a good combination with the Farsa is going to be the Hylos. The Hylos is taken out. Next ban for Philippines.
I don't think we should worry about Al Puerto's hero pool. I think she's fine.
Oh wait, I think I know. This X-Borg ban means that they just want to help out the CC, right? Because CC can lose against the X-Borg despite them having the Farsa.
Yep.
So
Alright, hold on. While the draft is happening, let me go to the bathroom. So PH is already 2-0.
The Yusun Shin from a mile away.
They are one game away from sweeping the women's world champions in the semi-finals. Dude, I will have no words. Well, we'll see. I'll be right back. Let me go to the bathroom.
I don't want it. Neither do you.
But it's not up to us.
We've been wrong.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. The other band here, I like the band on Rome. I wonder if they want to go for a Cho band as well, because that can be quite a bit annoying. Hold on, okay. Oh, Rock. Yeah, there you go.
What if
forgot to Rock?
It's Shen at the end of the day who gets compromised? Because look, Red 4, Team Philippines going first. What if they take the Yusun Shin here? Or, never mind, they take the Khalid. So is this a Yusun Shin for Shen?
So I was thinking of the Kalika. That does seem like the style of Vivero. But again, not the best combination with a Farsa in case Team Indonesia want to dive in, because with the Gato as well as the Yuzong, sometimes you want something that can like hold them down to give time for the Farsa to fly away.
And so far the only
what pick here?
The only thing that can catch the Quicksand Guard is the Gatot Kacha. Everything else is kind of like high demand CC.
Honestly, Indonesia, Joy is a good pick here, but you know, I just don't know if Shen wants to do that again, because it can deal with the far side of the Uranus, because it is a
Shin Lapu-Lapu. Oh,
Fred. We did talk about the Fred.
Ooh, Fredrin composition.
Since 1-1.
They've had it with losing the map, Lafel.
Yep.
Fredrin gameplay. Feels like it's been a while since we've seen some Fredrin gameplay.
You're going up against the CC. CC is in a great matchup for the Fred here.
Oh, Cruel redeemed hydration.
What is gonna be the
I see.
Oh,
whoa!
Hanzo.
Hanzo?
Right, you know what? I wasn't ready for this.
Hey, one new hero per game. That's a quota.
And we were about to miss out if not for the kind pick on the Hanzo.
This is why I love watching women's MLBB. They never stop to surprise.
And now Kai has redeemed some hydration.
I'm surprised. Although I've seen Hanzo last week, so I can expect certain things.
What surprised me the most about women's MLBB, and something I love, is how sometimes they're just more aggressive than men.
And they're more willing to take chances. Just like Team Indonesia, we definitely know they are a team with risk. And I would say out of all the drafts, this is the safest one by far.
Exactly. I was about to say, like, this is the least risky draft we've seen Team Indonesia do. Could this be the right call to try and change the course of fate and take us another game longer to see who's going to win in this best of 5, a semi-finals bout in the knockout stage. Welcome to Team Philippines versus Team Indonesia at the SEA Games in 2025, game number 3.
I don't even have time to move my camera
I would say the
down.
most risky thing is this Moscow just because, you know, it's not an environment where marksmen really shine. And now I can see
I have been chugging.
Siswanto, this is
Chugging
their
real
and this might be the reason
good.
why they were worried in case a fighter.
Thank you
goalie is
everyone
gonna
for the hydration.
appear.
Hydration is
I'm pretty sure
important,
Siswanto
everyone.
wants to have lane dominance
Water
here as
is
a Moscow.
important.
Going up against a fighter,
Don't you
really
know?
can't do
It
that.
is our life's
You
blood.
gotta look at
We are
output,
made
though.
of this stuff.
I think this really is
Hey,
just
guys.
for that Kimi.
Considering that humans are made of 70% water,
There's no real divers for Team Philippines.
when we drink water, is it cannibalism?
Kind of with
Hanzo.
Cordova, kind of with Vivero, but Hanzo
Can
is
you
the
drink
safest
water
to go
again?
all the way
Darren
down.
asks. I can, but I
Diago
won't.
might win this. The Shaw energy keeps Lim alive. The clap back.
Oh my god, that was close. Holy shit.
With the passive.
I don't know about you, but I heard. screaming
Good
there.
question,
Trying to
asks
get extra
baby
damage.
water.
The hootin' and the hollering.
Exactly. But the regen.
Is it at least
region wasn't
70% cannibalism
Make
when we drink water?
Yagon. Maybe he was the one screaming to get a HP.
Yeah, that was close. I mean, you have to have played so many.
Yesterday
Uranus
there was
versus
a lot of weird stuff
Zushin
happening in the main
matchups.
channel,
Yuzong.
like suddenly
Oh,
a
sorry,
mouse
Yuzong
cursor
matchups?
appeared on the map, caster muted
Okay, you know what?
during
That's the
highlight.
other one.
I
That's the other
see.
type,
That's the
yes.
other
What
one.
is
Yeah, you have
happening
to
on the
access
main
to get-
stream,
yeah,
I
no,
wonder?
To know how far you can take that duel.
Looking at Cordova, actually taking a lot of damage from Siswanto. In fact, Siswanto was able to force
Ooh,
out
big
that,
gank up
that
top.
vengeance. Again, like, no matter what's happening.
But you don't have any
Siswanto
lockdown to
here
start the
has
fight
proven
with.
She can really carry the game. And I gotta say, Yasu, she's on the Moscow right now. Shen here.
Whoa.
Black Dragon form used by Lim. Looking for a Morris. Looking for Diagon. Shen secures the turtle. Do they want to continue forward? Looks like maybe.
You know what's
Okay,
funny?
Not.
So across
So
the
like
front,
this
Team
Yuzong
Philippines getting
skin, right?
bullied.
This
Where
Exorcist
do
skin
they
for
find their
Yuzong
winning angle? Because
has very
the
clearly
turtle,
been the
gold
best
lane,
skin
or
for
rather,
Yuzong
turtle,
for
the
quite a
X
long
lane,
time
not
now,
for play.
right?
In mid,
Ever since it's
the
came
force
out, it has very
is
clearly
here.
been
Do
the
they
best
find
skin
this
for
one
Yuzong.
forcing an answer? The SOD
So in almost whoa, that was close actually. Moscow almost got out, but it means that in almost
It was
every
unfortunate
single
she tried to
tournament,
time it, but
Yuzongs have played
Still
as the
continues.
Exorcist skin.
Cordova all alone. Siswanto with a
Now
steal,
the thing
trying to
is,
kill,
the
get
Exorcist
there.
skin makes his dragon white,
Cordova able to get away.
but his
The,
skill
touch
is
and
still
pulse
called
from, Siswanto
Black
to
Dragon
able
form.
to catch anyone.
Yeah, going cutting the
Therefore,
line against him. One of the few things that a Uranus can actually do
objectively,
better than a Yuzong.
we are kind of casting it wrong.
Okay, so a little bit of a win here for Team Philippines. They make up for it in the lane that they don't win out on in mid and in the top.
Yuzong Exorcist is better than his collector, yep.
Better at this point. Oh, even a different.
Actually,
shadows
wait,
and
is this his
colors
Exorcist
here.
or his collector skin? Wait, this is his collector
MLB.
skin, isn't it?
Now
Yeah,
with
I think I
new
missed.
design,
Whoa, what is happening?
Sepia filter. But not all as well.
Did you guys hear what LaFell said?
Sure to the mid.
Yeah, that's his collector skin. That's not Exorcist. My bad. But yeah, my point still stands. It's white dragon form. Did you guys hear what LaFell said when that happened? I was talking over it, so you might not have heard it, but I kind of want you guys to hear it, so I'm gonna go back real quick.
Whoa!
Better at this point. Oh, even different shadows and colors here.
Whoa!
We love MLBB. Now with the new design, sepia filter. All as well. Indrawati, make sure that the mid stays
that's
relatively
funny.
safe. And I wonder, in terms
You know, the thing is, right, as casters, normally when stuff like this happens, right, when stuff like this happens, usually, as casters, our job is to try and keep it professional. So if like just some sort of random error happens on stream, our goal is to try and bring as little attention to it as possible, right? If it's possible, the best thing for a caster to do is to just not point it out in the first place, right? We just kind of ignore that it happened, and by doing that, we kind of make the audience question, wait, if they didn't mention it, then did it actually happen? But we all know that stuff on this stream has been so sus for so long that every time something happens, we just have to comment about it, you know? At this point, there's no point attempting to hide it anymore. The casters just have to Make it entertaining.
Look at that. Alberto
Because there is no hiding the shit that this stream is going through.
Amores, check in range. Does not spot anyone close enough to force a defense. Team Philippines scores a free turret down bottom.
Indonesia, their clock is starting to run out here, Leo, because we're starting on the 5 minutes here. 5-0. Sdafhaa with the one, having to use the flicker, pushing Vivero back, but Vivero.
You can tell that things are not looking too good for Indonesia, right? Because even the stream itself, you know, even the screams of the Indonesian flag, you know, the screams of the soul of the Indonesian flag in white and red, VM taking over.
Taking way too much damage. AOG's out
Or maybe
there.
that was Philippines because it also had blue. Maybe that was the spirit of the Philippines taking over the stream and saying, haha, it's time to go.
On defense here.
Team Philippines have put Sdafhaa with a
You know, Cho's all description says he delivers a roundhouse kick, but in his KOF skin he knocks back enemies with his fists. Oh, I didn't actually know that. I don't own the skin, so I don't actually know. Is Indonesia about to get swept, dude? Okay, wait, no, they do have an opportunity here, because they are playing double marksman. So if they delay the game long enough for Kimmy and Moskov to farm, they can still turn it around. But a 5k goal lead for Philippines in 7 minutes is kind of insane.
At 7 minutes of the game, she's probably at 1 item and a half.
Malaysia draft has started. Hold on, let's just have a check in real quick. Man, the stream here is so much smoother than the main stream, isn't it? Well, we'll jump into that once the draft is about to be over. I know a lot of stuff about Cho. I see.
Here, Leo, and I already saw some blade armors being built by Team Philippines. It's gonna be ultra late game at this point. Like, I don't even feel like 3 items is enough. I don't feel like 4 items is enough.
For Sdafhaa with a 1.
I feel she needs all 6 because there's too many threats. You gotta think about this.
I agree with Lafel. Indonesia needs to delay this game until the Moskov is maxed out on items.
Even considering Vivero is gonna chase after it, because we've seen how Vivero plays on the Hilda and now on the Khalid. She clearly has a favorite playstyle. She's
the 2000 match OTP has messed up my brain. Yeah, I think it does do that.
So maybe kind of a jungler.
Imagine women MY versus PH in grand finals and Indo versus Myanmar for bronze for both men and women, right? Ooh, that was a really nice traction pulse though. That's a big turnaround. Big turnaround right there. Huge turnaround. Indonesia needed that.
That's easily the best trade Team Indonesia could ever
3-man traction pulse. That was massive.
And gets caught. The Hanakage youth trying to engage against Team Indonesia, but all the while a good traction
Gin,
pulse.
Toast, and Kai have Cho as their highest matched hero. All of them? Wow. I still remember the Gin 1v1 Cho. Was that against Kai? Gin's 1v1 Cho was quite impressive.
Swing really worse. It was 0 and 5. Now it's 4 to 5, and 2 kills were given.
Perhaps that's how he won his 1v1 and got those tickets to M7. I can't believe my mod is going to M7 and I'm not. I cry.
More importantly, no one really has that.
It was versus Kai. Okay.
So even if someone gets taken out, it's not
Kuruel also said that he still blames Thailand for cooking the stream. Hey, we like Thai food though. You know, Thai food is good. I usually don't eat spicy food, but Tom Yum is an exception. It's actually quite okay. And I love me some good old Tom Yum.
Not even 10 minutes in, so this first Lord should set the pace as to how the late game is going to be played.
Team Philippines are doing still quite an amazing job at zoning everyone away. Vivero permanently controlling that.
The Thai food is yum. Yeah.
Just wanted to see.
It sure is. So I'm still picky. Yeah.
The CC from Cordova deals a lot of damage on the limb. Furious dive, and now even the Black Dragon form has to be used to ensure that
there is a split push happening down bottom. Indonesia can keep trying to go for that and slowing down the Lord fight.
How much else you can get?
Free push for Shell. Now the 4 remaining members of Team Indonesia. Taste The failed airstrike.
Ooh, Spear of Destruction connected.
Amores has to move on out of here.
But didn't get the wall pin on the Farsa.
The AOG still hunting down Amores. Cordova got 2 on her. The sisters take her down. Amores goes down as well. 2 for 2. The 3 remaining members of Team
2 for 2 is not bad though, considering Indonesia has a split push. Hold on, Indonesia might be able to take a game actually. The Moskov is scaling up a lot faster than I thought.
There you go. Hey, words. I mean, there's only so many words.
Time makes the best live BLs. Well, that's a bit of niche information that I never thought I would know, but thank you for that.
Just a rose gold, I guess, because sometimes we see Moskov opting for a Haas Claw so that they can basically out-heal the
Lady Boy honestly are beautiful, Sakura says, with full honesty in their words.
Or go even crazier with the Haas
Just
Claw.
can't deny it.
Because Rose Gold
I see.
with lifesteal.
True.
Draft ending soon? Alright, I guess we'll jump back over. I actually don't know how this will end. Indonesia might win this actually. I can actually see Indonesia potentially winning this now after the past couple plays. Yeah, they're turning this around. I think we might be going to a game 4 over
I
here.
didn't know there were 6 Indonesians on the map.
Uncharacteristic for Team Philippines to scramble.
Alright, let's see. Okay, what do we got over here? Back to the Malaysia side, everyone. So, we've got Hayabusa, Hylos, Farsa, Xborg, and Esme for Myanmar. Again, no proper gold laner, but they do have Haya, Xborg, and Farsa this time, so that is actually enough. Malaysia has Kimmy, Cho, Lunox, Yisun Shit. Wait, no, that's not Yisun Shit. Is that Yisun Shit? No, that's Lapu, right? I don't recognize the skin. I think that's Lapu and Fredrin.
Untuk kedua-dua buah pasukan. Mampukah Malaysia selamatkan perlawanan kali ini dengan kemenangan 3-0 sekaligus memperbaharui rekod terbaik pasukan wanita.
Can Team Malaysia make it directly to the grand finals in both the men and women's categories? Defeating Myanmar both times as well, which is a very sad thing, but I'm sorry Myanmar, we want the gold.
Bukan buat kali yang terakhir kita lihat persembahan Farisha menggunakan lapu-lapu persis Momo. Kerana meme tu dah
Mars making prediction, yup.
Farisha dengan Momo akan masuk ke dalam perlawanan yang ketiga di semifinal 1 best of 5. Okay,
it is Lapu Lapu, alright. Okay, so Myanmar once again is lacking a direct late game core. But Xborg, Farsa, and Haya put together can probably make up for that somewhat. But then Malaysia has Kimmy and Lunox. So our late game is better on paper. And then Aria is playing Cho as well, so that's quite something. The effort they put on appearance. As a girl, I can't do it. I try my best and I still can't compete. Both Sakura and Lilo agreeing on the fact that they cannot match up to the lady boys out there. Which honestly is a respectable, also a respectable opinion. Because they do put a lot of effort into their appearance over there.
Apa yang boleh dilakukan oleh pasukan Myanmar, sesiapa saja yang berada di SEA Games ini semuanya kuat-kuat belaka. Kalau dia orang main rank, kita berkena bantai. Jadi respect perlu untuk dilakukan kepada setiap perlawanan yang akan hadapi oleh pasukan Malaysia. Selagi kita belum mencapai, selagi kita belum menggigit medal emas tersebut.
Now let's see, which of these teams has better early game actually? It's a little hard to say. Both sides actually have the potential to do early game plays. This is a Lunox Gold versus the Xborg, so that's actually a pretty solid matchup. Xborg is generally going to win out a lot of gold lane matchups, but Lunox does have the regen and poke to be able to match up. Oh, Fredrin in trouble. Oh, beautiful falling Star Moon Fudge. Oh, we got caught there. We did not realize there were so many people waiting in the bush. Really good gank from Myanmar.
Kedudukan
Oh,
sekarang
can
ni
we
untuk
jump in and do
pasukan,
something?
Malaysia.
We
Farisha.
killed Haya!
Mendapatkan
Farisha!
satu,
Shaw with the
mendapatkan
Lapu
satu
Lapu!
assist.
A beautiful
Untuk
play!
pasukan Malaysia di bahagian reaksi.
Turning around the entire situation!
Boleh buat macam tu.
Even though we were the team without the jungler! We killed a jungler! We steal the turtle from one Lapu Lapu!
Dikorbankan langsung si. What a play daripada Farisha.
Gila bos, ini Farisha.
Damn, what a play!
Aku antara hero yang digunakan.
I hope we're not diving too deep here. I think we should be okay. Alright, alright.
Bahagian tengah ada gerakan yang awal dilakukan oleh pemain daripada pasukan Myanmar dengan menggunakan clock tersebut.
That's a massive turnaround. I thought we had to give up turtle there for sure.
Pasukan Malaysia yang berada di kawasan pembebam di pasukan Myanmar tetap pertama percaya dimiliki oleh pasukan daripada Malaysia. Satu corak permainan yang sangat-sangat emas.
What an interesting topic of conversation we are having in the chat right now. And then Kai just comes out and says, you can try to see how Cho casts his ult with his fists.
Pemain daripada pasukan Myanmar, power point berada di bahagian atas. Sekarang ni Alia.
I can see it, yeah. Nice catch. That's actually a really important pick-off too, because the Esme got some kills in the previous exchange and we want to stop that.
Mimpi buruk dan cerita hantu untuk pasukan Myanmar.
Oh, so close to killing X-Works. You're just gonna sacrifice yourself to kill. I think that's worth. All things considered. Oh no, but she loses out so much gold in the wave. Oh, that's not very worth actually. It's worth the trade in a 1v2, but it's not worth to lose that much gold in lane. There were 2 gold cannons that were just wasted there. That's a bit sad.
Malaysia dan juga pasukan daripada Myanmar. Myanmar sedar sekarang ni mereka berada dalam kedudukan yang berbahaya. Kalau mereka tidak berhati-hati, pasukan Malaysia boleh.
Wait, hold on, Kuruel, why did you bring up Pires?
Yang kedua. Tapi sekarang ada persoalan macam mana mereka nak pecahkan kekebalan pemain-pemain daripada pasukan Malaysia dengan adanya Farisha.
Hey, I started the convo, Kai says, lol.
Ketiga-tiganya mampu untuk initiate secara individu.
Fredrin taking a lot of abuse. Here comes the Lapu Lapu once again. Cancel. Oh! Sha with the Lapu gameplay. But the X-Morg is doing a lot of damage. That X-Morg is concerning. Alia is not dead somehow. And here comes Queenie. Beautiful, beautiful team wipe. We're doing it, boyos. We're doing it. We are doing it. 3-0 on the horizon into the grand finals. Him and Pires are a thing. What, really? Wait, for real? Are y'all pulling my leg? Isn't Kuruel like the youngest person here? This feels like admitting a war crime. I don't know, man. You tell me. It for real? The fudge? Well, I'm not gonna dig too deep into this. I don't really know how to respond, but okay.
Kita perlukan beri kredit juga kepada mereka kerana mereka telah melakukan segala-galanya tetapi tidak mampu untuk menahan damage yang dapat dikeluarkan oleh pasukan Malaysia. Sekarang
Purify forced out.
Masuk ke dalam, hentakkan dilakukan tetapi tidak berani untuk Farisha bersikukan perkara tersebut pada dasar
Both of them in JHS? What does that mean? Who is Pires? Kai asked. They were in the stream. They were in the stream like a stream or 2 ago. They were in the video actually. They were in the YouTube video. The fetching all tanks YouTube video as Manhattan Cafe.
Untuk pastikan yang menara tersebut berjaya untuk dimusnahkan terlebih dahulu. 10 berbalas dengan 4. 2 menara milik pasukan daripada Myanmar berjaya untuk dimusnahkan. Mereka mencari tarik yang ketiga.
I don't know what kind of thing is going on there with y'all, but okay, sure.
Mereka berjaya untuk pecahkan perkara tersebut. 15 saat sebelum tentera yang terakhir akan muncul di bahagian atas. Mereka cuba untuk berikan hukuman terhadap Jericho. Akan ada satu serangan yang akan dilakukan. 3 berlawan dengan 1.
I think that traction pulse was a bit too early. Now I think Rina might be dead, though it looks like it's gonna take a long time for them to take her out. Oh! Oh, the Appraiser's Wrath! Disrespect! The only thing you need to do is avoid the Appraiser's Wrath when you're chasing down a Fredrin. The Esme just got one shot. Wow!
dilunaskan sekarang ni untuk Alia. Bermain di sudut yang berbeza, dikejar oleh Koko. Tapi perkara tersebut tidak mampu untuk dilakukannya. Koko pula dicari. Farisha memecahkan sekali lagi. Firagama untuk pasukan Malaysia sangat mendominasi.
Menipu tuan. Damage yang dikeluarkan oleh Queenie tadi sangat saya tipu sebab dia keluar and then sekali dia keluarkan chaos stock.
Team Malaysia playing super good right now. Really liking what I'm seeing right now. We may have a chance actually. Women's team might have a chance to get gold actually. Really clean games. Guys, I don't know what you guys are talking about in chat anymore, and I'm kind of scared to find out.
Kublas balas dengan 4 minit yang ke-8. 25,000 berbanding dengan 18,000 saja dimiliki. Satu sepakan akan dilakukan.
In comes the Lapu Lapu, 2-man stun, good damage, nearly takes out the Farsa. At this point, the Esme is no longer an issue. We have completely outscaled Aria with the Heptaseas as well. More Rome Chos are actually just building into some damage nowadays. Damn, I'm confused as heck, Kai says. Me too, sir, me too. My tendency to not know what's going on around me spreads into every facet of my life.
Sekarang ni May tak mampu untuk melakukan apa-apa. Kau 3-3. Yes, 3 sis yang boleh dimiliki. Tapi setakat ini hanya itu saja yang mampu dilakukan oleh pemain-pemain daripada pasukan Myanmar.
We both guys. Okay, so that means you lean that way, is it?
Oleh Queenie. Mereka boleh menambah satu.
Is that what I'm understanding?
Kalau Anis nak melakukan perkara tersebut.
Is that the simplicity of it? Maybe Rome Cho can't actually sustain at all. Because nowadays you don't really need to sustain. You just need to kill people. I can explain it better later. Alright, sure.
Daripada pasukan Malaysia sekarang ni mereka mencuba untuk dapatkan lot yang tak dimiliki ke semua.
Oh yeah, by the way, Lilo, since you are here, I would like to ask you something.
Pasukan daripada Myanmar kali ni,
is there anything you would like to like us to stream tonight?
Kali serangan daripada PDS Strike nampaknya tidak membuahkan hasil.
Ooh, nice kick onto the Haya. Nearly takes him out. Forces the Ogi Shadow kill in a less than ideal situation. Picks up the Haya. Appraiser's Wrap picks up the Hylos. Very nice, very nice. Not just Rome Cho, EXP Cho as well. Yeah, but it makes a bit more sense for EXP Cho. Why ask you, you ask? Well, it's a special occasion, isn't it?
Milik pasukan Malaysia untuk dapatkan sebanyak 3 kali berturut-turut. Jadi dia tidak begitu cantik, tarik bagai milik tidak dapat dihapuskan, tidak dapat dipertahankan.
I think, do people know? I think people know. I was informed a little while back myself. I mean, playing Cho as solo sucks, of course. I mean, he's more of a setup. One day closer to death. Happy birthday, Lilo. Congratulations on getting that much closer to the grave. We all here appreciate the value of becoming older. I'm so close to being 30. Scary, scary. Ooh, there was a shutdown on the Kimmy there. And the Fredrin. Let's not throw here, Team Malaysia, shall we? Though it looks like our Lunox is still the main carry regardless, so I think we're fine. Yeah, in case the peeps in chat do not know, oh, that's a shutdown onto the Lunox. That is not ideal, but we should still be okay. Our gold lead is still quite sizable. But yes, for anyone who does not know, it is Lilo's birthday. Everyone wish Lilo a happy birthday. I hope it wasn't like a secret that like you were trying to keep, just in case though. Well, I say just in case, but I've already said it at this point, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Auto damage kepada serangan
It wasn't. Okay, that's good.
Sekarang ini mereka dapat mampu berjaya.
I wouldn't know what to do if it was.
Apa yang boleh dilakukan oleh pasukan daripada Malaysia adalah untuk kepung je pemain-pemain daripada pasukan Myanmar jangan keluar.
Oh yeah, by the way, what happened over on the PHID side?
Kalau nak keluar pun
Indonesia did win. Okay, so they are going to a game 4 over there. Alright, alright.
lot ini menjadi lot yang kedua dan barangkali menjadi lot yang terakhir. Ya, di mana kedudukan Farisha.
It may be one day closer to grave or one day closer to freedom, depending on how you view it. Same thing.
Lot nampak sangat mudah. Seakan-akan pasukan Malaysia hanya menjatuhkan minion sahaja sebentar tadi.
So yeah, in response to that, Lilo, anything you might want to stream tonight? I don't know if we want to start doing MLBB so soon. Has the season reset? Because earlier I did play some MLBB and the season hadn't reset yet. So maybe it hasn't actually reset yet. So we can still do something else. I feel like Lilo is gonna say ZZZ. I mean, there's not that much to do in ZZZ right now though. Like Banya's banner is not even out yet. Resets on 17? Yeah, so probably not playing MLBB unless we want to do more customs. But I feel like we've used a lot of ideas for custom at this point. Can we get an inhibitor at least? I don't feel like we sync the waves very well. I think we can get an inhibitor maybe? Actually, we might be able to get more. The waves do end up lining up okay.
Untuk menjejakkan kaki buat kali pertamanya ke Grand Final Sukan C. Sekarang ini berlangsung di Thailand.
Guys, has our women's team ever made it to the Grand Finals? Thinking about it. I know that our men's team has been in the Grand Finals. Has our women's team ever been to SEA Games Grand Finals? Or actually any Grand Finals in general? No, right? Yeah, that would be huge. Full MY lineup as well, including the coaching staff. So it would be a very big statement. Yeah, we've only gotten bronze, right? Ooh. Come on, girls, lock in, lock in. We're so close. 10k gold lead. As long as you don't throw, it should be set in stone. Hello, Ray. It's been a while, sir. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm fine with anything, but if nothing else, more customs, I guess. I see, I see. Now I will let you guys know because I mentioned this earlier during the stream, but for those of you who may not have heard it, FF14 just dropped a brand new patch. Well, actually they're dropping a brand new patch today. Like I think they're actually patching right now. Damn, I dropped my hunting fidget toy again. They're patching right now, and there's some new content that I might want to play with my friends, but I don't know what time tonight they're going to be playing it. So if at some point during the stream I might want to just quickly jump into FF14, well not really quickly, it might take a while, but if some point during the stream I might want to jump into FF14, I'll just let you guys know that in advance. Might be late though because of dinner. Ah, okay, okay. All good, no worries. I went to a toy convention and bought too much. Wow, toy convention. What did you buy, Ray? I'm gonna be going to Comic Fiesta this weekend, and you know I'm gonna be buying probably too much. I'll send pictures. Are you gonna be having a birthday dinner? I actually have some cake in the fridge. Maybe I can eat some cake on stream tonight for your birthday. Yes? Aha, that's nice, that's nice. Beyblade and Pokemon stuff. Some are gifts for nephew. Ah, okay, okay. That's nice.
Tapi sudah percaya untuk pastikan yang Farsa takkan ada dekat bahagian bilik Malaysia ketika mereka ingin mendapatkan Lord. Lord telah muncul di bahagian atas. Daripada
Alright, Lord is pushing in, boyos. We are this close. Our women's team is this close to making it to grand finals for the first time ever. One inhibitor. The waves are very nicely synced up, so we should be able to get the tower for sure. Feather Strike is cancelled. Oh, beautiful flicker kick from the Cho! Picks off the far side. Cho will probably die, but immortality is still there. Lord is on the crystal. Brazen's Ram does good damage. Last Insanity comes out. That's actually quite a lot of damage, but the crystal's being focused. We've done it! We've done it, boys! Malaysia to the grand finals! Woohoo! We've done it! Beautiful! Guaranteed at least top 2 for both men and women's categories. Wow. Mars was right all along. He was. Dono's gonna buy a lot of Clodsire. Yeah, probably. And other stuff too. I hope there's Vivian merch. I haven't really been able to find a lot of Vivian merch anywhere. We have done it, boyos. I can't believe it. Wow. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk that Malaysia would actually make grand finals in both categories? This is our year indeed. I was right when they interviewed me, you know. I said, this is Malaysia's year. It sure is. Both gold medal matches are tomorrow, yeah, so we're probably gonna be doing a watch party tomorrow as well. Once again, just to let everyone know here who may not have heard it earlier in the stream, no stream from me on Thursday, because I'll be doing stuff with friends from that point on. But in exchange, we will squeeze in some extra stream, which is this stream today. And then we'll shift the Thursday stream to Wednesday to do the watch party for the grand finals, yeah? Okay. I always notice that Malay speakers have an accent on speaking Bahasa and Indo is just, I can't describe, probably a bit hard. I mean, they are different languages, technically. They're very similar, but they are technically different languages, Malay and Indo. Like, there are some notable differences in the meanings of some words. I wish we could see some, like, camera footage of the players' reactions though after winning. My god! Look at Aria's build! She tried going into Dominance Ice, then realized like, I can probably get away with just going damage, and then build full damage afterwards. Wow. How about patch review? When does the patch drop? Thursday, is it? What time on Thursday? Because like Thursday evening, I'm gonna be meeting up with friends. Men's match is 11 AM, women's match is 4 PM. Damn, quite early, huh? I guess we'll see. We'll see how long I decide to stream for tomorrow. Malaysia in the grand finals! Boyos! Woohoo!
Untuk reverse sweep semula, saya dah jangkakan ini bakal terjadi. Pasukan Indonesia mungkin sedar tentang keberadaan mereka yang akan digugat dengan adanya 2 berbalas 0. Perlawanan masih lagi.
Usually in the morning. If it's in the morning, it might be possible for me to squeeze in a short afternoon stream just to do the patch review. But I guess I'll update you guys. I'll let you guys know in Discord as usual. I can't really guarantee it yet.
dia akan dikalahkan nanti dalam pusingan semifinal 2.
Ya. Apa-apa pun, apa yang kita boleh katakan, Malaysia memang sangat hebat. Kedua-dua kontingen berada di dalam grand final. Kita kena ingat, ramai orang kata kalau Malaysia tu local line up tak boleh lakukan apa-apa. Kita dah buktikan dekat sini. Baik lelaki, baik wanita, kita berada di grand final. Ini adalah kejohanan yang terbesar untuk kategori negara di rantau Asia Tenggara. Pasukan Malaysia berjaya untuk sekurang-kurangnya membawa pulang pingat perak. Tapi kita akan beristirahat sebelum kita sambung dengan perlawanan yang terakhir pada hari ini. Perlawanan yang akan menentukan siapakah yang akan membawa pulang pingat gangsa. Jumpa anda selepas ini, teruskan menonton. Jangan ke mana, kita akan kembali selepas ini.
I guess it's time to switch over to the other stream.
Boost your power. As the match goes on, the Annihilation Tide emerges.
Alright, let's see. They're in the draft over here. Alright, very good.
So you can pick
We
up
can watch the
Lapu.
Philippines match if you want. I guess we may as well since we're here
You
already.
should not give Team
Vivero,
Philippines.
yep.
That
Yo,
would
first
be,
pick Selena?
in lack of a better term, asking for it.
Instead, they pick up a Lancelot and an Esmeralda. Okay.
First pick
Very safe
Selena,
picks.
wow.
2 picks that I would not fault anyone for, but does that mean Team Philippines?
We
swings
gotta
for the-
we
swings
gotta
for
put
the fences?
context. We gotta put context into this one, right?
What kind?
Like blindly in a rank, great opening, but considering the fact that Vivero got your number for 2 games now, okay, they do pick up the CC Selena. One thing to worry, their wave clear is terrible,
Unless they do some traditional marksman.
which at this point the best is Granger. You know, like, yeah, the Claude and everything, but okay.
Looks like there's no Hilda. Lafel, is this a true swing of momentum? Did what happened in Game 3 change totally who Team Philippines is? Because these are...
Let me just say, I don't know why they changed.
Because they lost, but is against...
Because we've seen efficient teams like men's of Malaysia as well as Philippines. If it works, just pick it up.
And here the ladies don't.
So now the Harif
Okay,
gets picked up.
the last time we
Ooh,
saw Selena
Harry.
in the series, it
Okay,
lost. That was
okay.
Game 1.
Yeah,
They're trying to keep it fairly standard.
I'm flabbergasted. I mean, it's still a good draft. It's just not playing towards your strength. That's the reason why me and Leo are perplexed. I'm using as much English as I can.
I am miffed
You're miffed.
by this odd swing in tempo.
I'm mystified, but off the opposite direction. It went from north to south.
I see. You're discombobulated.
Yes. My combobulation has gone sideways.
Oh, wow. The Hayabusa gets taken
Let
out
me
here
check
by
some stuff real quick,
Indonesia.
peoples.
Still no true jungler options here for Team Philippines. Alberto's Hanzo really just wasn't it. So by bearing down on the Hayabusa, and then I think Team Indonesia will ban out the Yisun Shin. Where does she go?
Nolan, but looking at Esme, looking at Harif, looking at Lance.
How does this burstable?
True.
I'm okay.
Alright, let's think about this a little bit.
Joy's still there. Joy's
Philippines.
not good against Harif.
Wow, Philippines banned 4 mid laners.
Kadita. So yeah, making sure Siswato to see does not
4
get
mid
bullied.
lane bans.
Wow, really? It's Attack Chinny. That's
Look,
the name
4.
of the game.
4.
The name of the game is Attack Chinny. Hack.
What's the
And
what's
then
the third one?
Indonesia
Of course,
bans
Siswato.
Zusin, Uranus, Baxia, Haya.
Because even if Valentina doesn't have any good ults to pick up here, I mean, it doesn't make it bad because what are the options you have?
So they're really attacking the mid lane, yeah.
Here,
No, you really gotta get into Cinderella Grey. Oh, I want to.
it could be an
Is
Angela.
that
I
an
intend
Angela
to.
Point? I think it is.
I just don't know
They
when.
just have really bad wave clear.
Imagine in Philippines.
It might be interesting if I watch it on stream, but I wouldn't really know how to do that properly.
Fighting Farsa. Okay. Oh, so they're willing to fight a Yisun Shin.
They're pushing Indonesia to play Farsa. It does, like, what if they cancel Farsa too? But it is true that, like, Gatot and Selena would both have very easy ways of handling Farsa.
A Lapu or a
And then a Hilda ban.
And now the
So
Hilda
Philippines
gets
does
back.
want to play an assassin. Wonder what assassin they'll
What
play.
would you
Joy
do
maybe?
here?
But Joy doesn't have a very good time into Esme and Hari.
Still open.
Grok is still open. So both teams can still go Grok.
Minotaur, we haven't seen Minotaur the entire day.
Let's finish season 1 today for real.
But Minotaur against Lina.
We'll see, we'll see. I do intend to watch it at some point. I just don't know when.
You're there to clear the traps, you're good. So just don't get hit.
Okay, Team Indonesia able to lock in that Grok, so that's their roamer. Still,
So what is the plan from the Philippines?
I guess that's like the most straightforward pick for Team Philippines.
Oh yeah, Yisun Shin.
Lapu-Lapu?
I forgot about Yisun Shin. Yeah, just go Yisun Shin.
No, I don't.
Yisun Shin is
he's
good.
better
Then
Actually, no, the Lapu should be
CC
okay.
Gold is still
Quite a lot of
solid.
Mid-range hero.
Yep, even
You could go Phobius,
Esmeralda.
but then that's against Esme. No, it's not as good.
Oh, they get a Granger and a
Oh,
giveaway.
Joy Granger.
Did float the joy there.
Okay, what a swerve. Diagon gonna be
The
playing
question
CC.
is, why not today?
Yeah, what about the Angela?
You guys want me to just
Going
watch
back to
Cinderella
the,
Grey
early
for the
2025
stream
draft
tonight?
here for Team Philippines.
I won't even be able to like
The
broadcast it for
I
you
feel
guys
like
for
the top
obvious,
part
you know,
is just to make sure that
copyright
the job is
concerns.
all-
I would just have to put like some kind of
Selena,
timer
Hilda, CC,
on the
Joyce
screen.
We've seen a combo like this, wherein it's the arrow setting up the AOG and vice versa.
Yeah. I think you do need still just a little bit of weight clear here.
I heard CF earlier.
Foresight, I think it's
Yes.
fine. You're worried about
I
the
am
joy,
going to be
right?
going
Something
to
just
CF.
fight against it. Or the good old,
You can do it in Discord. That's true. I could just like watch it in Discord rather than trying to stream it on Twitch.
And
Automatically unlocked.
and in case you're getting chased, you might. take
Sorry, I was
advantage
busy
of the
carrying
low
people with no retry.
honestly,
0, 10,
it's
0,
easy.
Roger goes
So,
hard.
in this
Wow.
situation,
It's like
it's not a bad idea.
Impressive,
Take a
impressive.
she's basically costing.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna be at CF
Gentlemen,
with my
this
friends.
is the true test of Team Philippines.
Is anyone here still going to CF actually? Like,
They lost
Again
a
is not
long
going
game
anymore.
in
Lifu
the
is not
previous,
going anymore.
outing in this
Is
round.
anyone here still
That
going to
was a
CF?
21-minute game that they lost.
Obviously, I know the
They had
peeps
a
that are not in Malaysia will not be
Now
able to go
Team
no matter
Philippines
what,
ready to
but
steal
you
away
know, you guys know what I
their
mean.
thunder. Going into game
Oh,
number
you're going
4,
for
this
day
best of
2,
five.
baby
This is a
water. I
knockout
see. I'm
match
going on day
for the
1.
semifinals of the 2025 SEA Games here in Thailand. For women's
I hope
MVP.
after these MCGG
And I have to say,
MLBB
at this point,
achievement in
I'm
C, our
very,
government
very
improves the
curious.
esports next year.
Which
You know what?
history
That's
would you
true.
watch for
You
this
know,
one?
if we're able to get like multiple gold
For
medals
the,
in
for
MLBB,
the Philippines. I
then
would say
maybe the
English, but
government will
unfortunately
think
this
like,
is,
ooh, maybe we should invest more. That would be good.
I have no
Is
idea.
Valentina a good pick here?
I'll
I
take
guess you
it
can
later,
only
but
really
this is-
steal AOG and Electrifying
So,
Beats.
Baba, hey, there's
Those
nothing
are like
wrong.
the only good ultimates you can take.
Yes.
I'll take that. That's a dub.
That is a dub indeed.
Given everything in consideration.
I like
that's a
CF
dub.
and all, but the guest there is not
Doing their
interesting
best.
this
Ladies
year.
and gentlemen,
I have day 2 pass, but I'm just going for day 1 to help a friend and hang out. Ah. I don't usually go to CF for the guests actually. I go to anime conventions to shop. My main goal when I go to anime conventions is to shop for merch. So I don't really care too much about who the guests are.
Repeated it. I should have just let that sit.
No. It's alright. It's alright.
Birthday luck is real. Just got Gold City Festival and Super Creek Halloween. Oh wow! Congrats, congrats. Looks like Uma Musume has given you a birthday gift. I'm starting to understand Sora more, but I still stand by my statement that he has limitations. Well, hopefully, because otherwise he would just be too OP.
Yeah, a lot of serotonin.
I went with my GF last year, so yeah. Aw man, he's got a GF.
Melatonin as well.
All the single people sad.
I mean, she did take a nap just now.
True.
Amores spends the flicker.
Did you touch Unity Cup? I haven't touched Uma Musume in months.
Interacting with Sao.
I only logged in to get rewards and like log in stuff. I have not touched Uma Musume in months.
Philippines gonna be recovering from that.
And I don't think I will be touching it.
Good call as well. He's gonna try.
I like the world, I like the universe,
With the grog.
I like the characters, but I don't actually like the gameplay. I just need to be involved. I need games that let me do things. I don't like turn-based. I don't really like card builders. I don't really like roguelike all that much.
Alpuerto with a successful steal.
That's why I'm liking ZZZ so far, because I actually get to fight things properly. And it doesn't require me to go through the trouble of like exploring the world and collecting shit.
Taking way too much damage. But I'm guessing it's because Lim was not able to...
Now X! Oh, I see.
But again, that's
Never trusting female again, JK. I see. I hope that didn't bring out bad memories, sir. Don't worry. I have also been through a breakup before. The one singular breakup in my life, because I've only ever had one relationship.
Interesting how Cordova's just barely catching up to EXP.
Most Valentina ulti steal is usually from the rumor anyway, yeah. It is most likely gonna be AOG, but Joy ult is actually not too bad for Valentina. I could see Valentina stealing Joy ult. And to a lesser extent, maybe CC ult, but I don't think you get that much out of it, other than tying people up.
Going against Team Indonesia into context.
If you steal Joy's ult, it's not the full beat. Oh, really?
Indrawati taking a bit of damage, but
I didn't know that, actually.
You're able to take
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because like Valentina doesn't have the stacks.
As much as they want to get an
Interesting.
they gotta be careful of Diagon here, especially on the CC, because she basically single-handedly destroyed Indonesia in the last exchange.
Yep, because of the kit on ACC, especially with Curtain Call, these mid-range heroes from Team Indonesia basically suffer when ACC goes full ham, bursting, you know, at least 2 heroes for sure. Nice unbreakable catches Sdafhaa, able to dash on through, popping that Purify.
Val steals all of Selena's skills. Well, yes, because you do steal the morph.
Maybe you can.
The issue is, it's just not very good to steal. You still have to land the arrows.
Indrawati trying to reset the turtle, able to. So at least that buys a little bit of time. Otherwise, it does look like Team Philippines, they want to try to get a catcher, trying to force out anyone from Team Indonesia to get a little bit too close.
Vivero flushing out Siswanto from that brush. Indrawati still a one-woman army holding back Team Philippines. You see Alpuerto securing her purple buff first. Shen making the most of this relative quiet.
At least she doesn't have a long-ass cooldown on ult. I guess that's true.
What a dance.
Now the dance is spreading out just a little
Lightning
bit.
Trunkian on the Valentina. Going for a typical burst damage build.
Get some kind of farm, same as Lim, because it's just
And
something that
Granger
you
went
can't
for
take
rapid
advantage
boots.
As a Valentina, you cannot lose out on the farm. You cannot lose out on the experience. So it looks like Diagon is going to be rewarded by taking some of the mid minions, because she herself cannot go down.
Lim did not expect for Alpuerto to be there, popping her sprint, picking up that enchanted talisman. Now Alpuerto staying the course, defending that bottom lane.
Joy is all the way bot. Red side should be fighting this, but they've lost Lance.
Massive arrow.
The fudge.
Throws out a massive arrow, even with Indrawati using her tech charge.
The thing I don't understand is why Silas stealing
Like you
ult
said,
has a
it was the
lower
arrow
cooldown
that
than
hit.
Valentina.
Team Indonesia could have fought back, but once the Lancelot was caught, that's it. Alpuerto gets the second turn.
Who knows?
The Swanto though now does have that story inside. Not gonna be enough just yet, but all the while Lim trying to get as much farm as possible, gets that turret.
That's a trade. Bottom lane for top as Team Philippines finds the mirror on the other side of the map. So far, it's been a slow building lead for Team Philippines, but they've been making the right decisions. Oh, look at that burst from Diagon onto Lim. It hasn't been an easy game for Shen. Team Indonesia, they're looking for...
Okay, I will say, by the way,
Passive
if
throws
this
out.
ends up going to game 5,
Cordova is in trouble.
oh, the dodge!
Tech charge onto the wall, no one
The
home.
tech charge missed. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, if this goes to game 5, I might end the stream. I probably won't be live for game 5 because I still intend to stream tonight as well, so I don't want to be live for too long. So I will watch until the end of this game, and regardless of whether the series ends there or not, I will probably finish up the stream, just to let you guys know.
They will get to a point where they're going to be strong. The only problem is Shen. I would say he's just a little bit unlucky. Keeps on getting hit by the arrows and gets punished. She might be the one to actually be calling for a timeout here because she really wants to farm.
I don't want to ruin something, but is that how you say Trunkion? Isn't it pronounced like lunch? Luncheon? Luncheon. Oh.
And I think Team Philippines can expect for this to be the case.
Truncheon, you mean?
So
Huh.
that's farm that isn't as actively.
Time to find out.
These big rotations, but that's what Shen is doing right now. Shen is making the most of the response of Team Philippines to try and mirror that movement.
Truncheon.
Mind blown.
Truncheon.
Learn something new every day.
Lord of Spawn, lower quarter.
Guess we've been saying it wrong.
Diagon are working on it. Team Indonesia, they're cooking up a play, a response to this major objective take. Shen in the Y brush, clearing it.
Apparently, we have been saying it wrong the whole time, guys. Or I don't know, maybe you guys have been saying it right. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's Winter Truncheon, not Trunkion. All of a sudden, I don't remember how I used to pronounce it. Now that I know how it's supposed to be pronounced, I've forgotten how I pronounced it before. How long have you been saying it? My whole life?
He's still controlling that bush. Indonesia, they have all spells, all ults, except for Lim. And Shen just has to be careful of Morris here. That arrow could just, you know.
I guess I could have made the link that it is spelled like luncheon. Now that you bring it up, yeah, that makes sense.
These two heroes, CC Swanto already using that AOG she stole away. Lord still standing. No real movement except for that push up top by Lim.
Morris now having that.
Both of them is wrong? What do you mean? What do you mean both of them is wrong?
As annoying as it is to dodge with arrows, it's gonna be much more. It almost feels like
Damn, why is Indonesia so like scattered feeling? Like this team clearly had one of the best
honestly, the
best
minutes.
general coordinations out of any composition. They literally just won IESF.
There's a Salmon Force by Siswanto with a 1.
Indonesia literally just won IESF in a very dominating fashion. What happened?
In comes Siswanto with a stolen electrifying beats. Indrawati flickers back.
Good engage coming in from Indonesia as well as Philippines. Indonesia, they don't mind because they have low cooldowns, but same can be said about Team Philippines. All the big ults.
At least this time though, the net worth difference is even. Right, there's not much of a net worth difference right now.
Just a few more minutes and she can get that electrifying beats.
So there is still possibility of scaling on both sides.
Yep, it's the flicker you're waiting for. Cordova picking up this Sea Halberd, now Diagon with the Brute Force Breastplate. Shen, compromise.
But you definitely would expect Indonesia to be cleaner.
Diagon versus Siswanto and Indrawati. In comes the AOG, down goes Siswanto with a C. Indrawati trying to get away from here. Cordova taken out by Lim. 2 for 1 the trade. Indrawati falls. Lim might follow up next. Diagon juggling these heroes running around. Shen,
that arrow almost hit.
All this while, Siswanto with a 1. Takes that tier.
Retry has to be used defensively. This should be free now for Philippines, but Joy is kind of low.
Either Vivero or Diagon as the MVP, but this one, I would say there's no contention. Diagon is having an amazing game as a CC here. Zaman Force used from Team Indonesia, trying to protect the turret, unable to. And now Shen, the damage is not going to be enough, considering
Indo has better scaling, if you ask me. They have Harif and Lance, and I guess a bit of Valentina. But Philippines has Granger, CC, and Joy. I don't know, I think it's fairly even actually. I actually lean slightly more in favor of Philippines.
Medal match for tomorrow to go up against Team Malaysia. And Indonesia will want to prevent that from happening. Want to make sure they can at least go to the gold medal match. 1,500 gold lead for Team Philippines here. And looks like Team Philippines is able to pull the Lord over to their side. Diagon on this.
I'm gonna go take a nap. Okie dokie, Sakura. Thanks for dropping by. Drop by the stream tonight if you'd like.
Make sure a lot of zoning, vision, as well as stopping the Lancelot. But now Siswanto with a 1 does have that Holy Crystal.
Esme is a scaling hero, plus Grok is good overall.
Alberto,
Yeah, Esme is scaling, but not quite as good as actual late game heroes. And looks like Joy actually took the Lord. They did kill Granger though.
Lim jumps forward, wants to get a Morris, able to get away. Vivero gets chased by Shen.
Ooh, good dive, good dive.
Unable to get the kill. Indonesia loses the Lord, but able to get Cordova. Indrawati has to run away.
Selena and CC falls off late. Selena, yes. CC not really actually, especially nowadays.
Yagon is having an amazing game. The Cordova.
CC remains fairly relevant. Yes, she's obviously not as strong as she is in the early to mid game. But she's still very annoying to deal with, and her damage output is actually quite respectable.
Able to get at least an inhibitor here.
Sorry, too sleepy, and the weather is nice for a nap. No problem. Have a good nap. Rest well.
It's been difficult for Cordova to find momentum in this series, but she can rely on her more experienced teammates to try and get there. Lord easily taken care of, handily by Team Indonesia. Bottom lane pushed in by Diagon. Top lane answered here. Al Puerto, slowly but surely, taking care of a wave that she will not let go of.
Yeah, for Team Indonesia here, Siswanto with a 1.
Alright. All the external towers be going down one by one.
Confident. Bottom wave pushing in. Team Indonesia does not look
Yeah,
like they're
no
too
external
eager to
towers
protect
left.
this Lancelot
AOG
because
comes
they
in, maybe a bit deep, but they do get the inhibitor.
charge.
So that's actually what. Oh, they killed the Lance! Wait, hold on! Big catch! Gatot still surviving all the way until now. Yo, Gatot Kacha doing God's work there.
And now Lim tries to get away. Shut down though. Looks like it was a Morris.
It's a 3v2 situation.
You can hear the
Philippines is fairly squishy though. Can they push in with this? I feel like it's too risky to push in with this. They can stay to take more inhibs though, so they will probably do that.
Consider if this is worth it to push, because a clapback from Team Indonesia would be disastrous. They almost take down the inhibitor. Lim and Siswanto threaten an engage.
Hello, Jason.
Again,
Welcome,
desperate
welcome.
measures,
The
desperate
Dodo
measures.
Cam has
Indonesia
been
back,
redeemed.
risking life for the
Alright
defend
then.
inhibitors.
The
Dodo
game
Cam it
immediately
is.
shifted. The moment Siswanto with the 1 got taken down. This is a hard time to be the main damage dealer of your team because you know you win and lose based on your play.
Just came back home.
Siswanto was
Aha.
able to get kills.
We're gonna be ending this stream soon, but no worries, we will still be having our regular stream later as well. So I'm basically just gonna end the stream, go have dinner, and then I'll come back. We still haven't really decided what we're going to be doing for tonight's stream, but we'll figure it out.
She's the one hero from the Philippines that can easily and reliably get there. But I'm looking at Al Puerto, I'm looking at that measly 102, but her fully built kit, her very expensive kit, should prove to be
Minecraft.
formidable. That is a lore taken here. Close call.
Are you eating outside? Nah, I think I'm gonna be eating at home.
Gonna burst her down. An arrow barely hitting the Indrawati, but Diagon finishes the job. Now Shen gonna be up next.
Ooh, that arrow nearly landed actually.
Team Indonesia lose the mother of tanks on the defense.
Valiant effort by Team Indonesia. We can hear the
Let's hear Dodo karaoke.
Or from the players, I can't tell at this
Observe.
point. 22 seconds from Indrawati coming back into the land of Dawn. Team Indonesia, they gotta try to protect their
Truly
team until
incredible.
then. And look at that, the arrow hits onto Lim. Shen taking way too much damage.
Oh!
Cordova takes her down.
They got Lance.
And now
That's
the
huge.
Lancelot is
The
out.
Lord's
Lord
pushing
is
in.
Here in base. Team Philippines
Can they end here?
way too much damage from
They don't
the
have enough
Lord.
minions, I think.
Minions there. Zaman Force being expanded by Siswanto with a 1. And now Indrawati is up. Siswanto, the Valentina has to go back.
Oh no!
Team Philippines made a mistake, tanking way too much damage from mid turret. You want to get this though. AOG jumps in, Vivero with no minions there.
Down goes the inhibitor in mid. Vivero flickers. Tries to move.
Ooh,
through,
they lost
but
Gatot.
will not survive.
But they killed Hari.
Down goes Siswanto with a 1.
Lancelot is back in 5 seconds. Can they end?
About 3 seconds.
Can they end yet?
Philippines have to
They don't have a lot of minions. The tanky members are still alive. Lancelot is back. Philippines needs to be very careful here. They don't want to throw. They've lost their CC.
Team Indonesia closing this gap. Still a huge 6K gold lead, and the Philippines.
They can't end yet.
out.
They still can't end yet.
Juggle of who to receive damage from Diagon, making sure that no one really gets taken down, despite the Harif, one of the earlier ones to be taken out of the fight. Team Indonesia miraculously able to hold down their fort, protecting their base. I'm pretty sure that was a moment where they ascended time where their lives just flashed right between their eyes. And then they were able to find what they needed to protect the base, but how many times can you really do that without any inhibitors left at 18 minutes of the game?
That was close, I'll tell you. There was a sequence or two that could have led the Team Philippines then and there, but Indonesia can take their lucky stars. This is not the reality where that occurs. 30 seconds until the Lord spawns.
30 seconds.
I think that's
Indonesia
why,
probably
Team
needs to
Indonesia
contest
and
this
allowing Lim to do this.
if they want to keep themselves in the game.
She's had her partner in Lim many times throughout.
We
this
reached a
18-minute
point
bout.
where
And it's interesting how Indonesia
goal
was forced to
difference
the
doesn't make that big of a difference anymore.
Check range. Look at this, a jump in by Lim. Could she do it? Put down half health. Diago just deals too much damage. That is the current call. The AOG checks out Indrawati.
Purify
They're gonna
forced on the
take their
Harif.
charge.
I actually think that the Harif could have held on to the
know what's going
Purify
on.
there. It might not have been
Try to force
something
out
they
as
needed to
much
pop.
resources as possible, because look at that, Diagon does not have the current call, still having that. Oh, hold on, Lim wants to jump back in, maybe in way too deep. Zaman Force being used. The first of all, Vivero though, the immortality is there.
Oh!
Puerto gets the Harif. Cordova gets chased down by the Lancelot. Shen is there. Winter Crown being used.
Ooh, they got Granger, but they're all very low. The Lancelot is dead, and Joy is still alive.
Indrawati tries to get away from
This
Diagon.
Grok is
Diagon's
confirmed
not
dead.
gonna let her go.
It's only a matter of time.
Immortality use. Indrawati gets taken down.
3 members of Indonesia gone.
Suanto, the flicker by the Valentina. Alpuerto not
A
having
4v2
any
defense,
of the call. I think
but
the
there is no
Philippines
marksman
agree.
on
They might get
Philippines,
in.
so there is
I
still
don't
the
know how Team
possibility of
Indonesia can
holding.
hold the fort here. Suanto tries to
But
push
there's
the minions
so
away,
many
unable to,
minions.
now gets targeted.
There goes the
Alpuerto.
Valentina. The crystal is open. They're going for it.
Lim can do it. Team Philippines will go.
I think that's
for
it.
Medal match.
It is going to be Malaysia versus Philippines
Going over to qualify
in
for
the
the
grand
bronze medal.
finals
But we are
for
one
both
step closer. Nay,
men
we
and
are
women's
already
tournaments.
Fully mirrored, at least for the semifinals, the men's division outcome. Coach
Wow.
Mahardo coming in to celebrate and congratulate the ladies. LaFell 3-1 for Team Philippines.
Who would have
I
thought
gotta say, folks,
the world
TikTok,
champs
Facebook, Instagram, there's
of women's
there's gonna be a
MLBB
lot going on.
Reddit.
Reddit.
not able to
Any
make the
social
top
media you
2.
use. I gotta say, news media will have a field day. There's so many things to talk about the SEA Games here in Thailand.
Bronze match is the same as well. ID
You can
versus
see here, even
Myanmar.
after the game,
Oh,
maybe
wow,
discussing
wow,
what we should have
wow.
done, what different
A very
choices
unexpected
you can make,
result
but
here, ladies and
that's
gentlemen.
Once things are
But
done,
that's
they're
what we
done.
like
You
to
know the
see.
very
That's
part
what
of
we
this
were
warfare?
hoping to be able to
Team Indonesia.
witness today.
They have to relish in this moment, right? They have to live in the now and still reset for the upcoming bout. The battle for third happening later tonight.
Again, this is just so surreal, and yeah, like you said, they got to make sure that their head is
In the right space.
going up against Myanmar. I mean, like, to be fair, if we go back all the way to the group stage, I believe they were able to get a clean win against Myanmar before. So, but they can't have that confidence saying like, oh, we for sure are gonna win, because
Exactly.
anything can happen as we saw today. Because I'm pretty sure people did not thought Malaysia could take it down.
I don't think that's what
Pretty sure
Aziza wants to
people
see
thought
though.
that this
Who
game would go
knows?
all 5 games.
Is Aziza still around?
Yeah.
How does
Possibly a
Aziza
different
feel about
vector,
this? the fact that Indonesia has failed to make top 2 in both categories is definitely unexpected.
Felt very weird. It was a
But they have been in a pretty tricky spot lately, I will say, Indonesia as a region.
It's undeniable.
We all know that SRT OG has reached a point where they are able to handle Indonesian teams quite easily, but
Even with a new gold laner,
has the level of gameplay from the region
needs to be improved on, but
run into some issues lately.
Team Indonesia read like an open book.
This is what happens when you
Who knows?
for so long.
Who knows?
Target on your back.
Alright, anyways,
Anything that
peeps,
can be studied will be studied. Heck, at this point, you know your favorite
we're gonna be
player,
live
your
again in another like 3 hours or so. So I'm not gonna hover here for too long. Alright, I wanna rest properly, get ready for dinner. And then I will see you guys later. Still don't really know exactly what we're going to stream. Will we stream customs? Will we stream some FF? I don't know. Will we stream something else? Something I will bring up. If you guys recall, quite recently, the Epic Games Store gave out some games for free. Right? And one of those was the Jackbox Party Pack 4. So I will let you guys know in advance that I have that installed. So if we want to try doing a party game for Lilo's birthday, that is a possibility, I will say. Now, I don't know how smoothly it will run because I've actually tried to stream Jackbox before quite a long time in the past. And me attempting to stream the game to both Twitch and to Discord at the same time caused some issues. So we can test it out, but I will say that there is a possibility that for technical reasons it just doesn't work. But if you guys want, that is something we can try. He's just dodging the calls for karaoke, huh? I don't think karaoke today. We can maybe do one nearer to the end of the year, you know? Like Christmas, New Year kind of situation. But nah, I'm not thinking of karaoke for this week. I can try to do one for like around the end of December maybe. New Year Xmas sort of stream might be good. But yeah, not today, not this week I think. So yeah, I'll let you guys off for now. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and finish off our watch party here. Like I mentioned before, we are going to be going live again at 9 PM for our usual stream timing. We'll figure out what we want to do there. And then tomorrow I will see you guys again for the grand finals watch party of the SEA Games. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna close out the stream here. I'll see you guys later tonight. Make sure you guys have a good dinner or whatever it is. I will see you guys right after this, I suppose. Could you get a small Xmas hat for Dodo? Huh. I'll see what I can do. Alright. I'll see you guys like in literally a couple of hours. So have a good dinner everyone. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye everyone. Thanks for dropping by. Hope to see you guys later as well. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. See ya. And congratulations to both of our Malaysian teams. Yay! Alright, see you guys later. Bye bye.